In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Gay shit coming, bro. We got gay shit coming. You ready to get fucking gay?
You know it.
You ready to pull out your hard dicks and fucking... Jesus Christ, let's start the show.
Wow.
Welcome to the program.
Fucking aggressive right away.
I get excited over certain intros.
Oh, all right.
I don't know what to say. Speaking of gay, my shoulders and chest look good in this Anthony Cumia full sleeve. You're welcome. I look fantastic in it. I actually look like I have muscles in my shoulders and chest region. Therefore, I'm going to keep it. I need a... Do they change Anthony Cumia compound censored? Or no, this just has the compound microphone on it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That'll do. We'll keep that one. Welcome to the program, everybody. Are you ready for a quick episode of This Is How Stupid Aaron's Haters Are?
Yes.
I don't know if we went over this last night. Somebody got so desperate because I think they realized that the thing that got leaked is like the allegation is so fucking horseshit. Right. And they watched everybody who knows me go like, oh, for Christ's sake, how fucking desperate. 2.5 fucking years. Jesus Christ, get a grip. I know you're desperate to get rid of me and nothing's worked, but fuck you. Somebody went and created a fake account of my first ex-wife and then said, I can't talk about it legally, but I've been the victim of domestic abuse. And they went, whoa, we got him. Wow. And I'm like, first of all, if she did think that, if that really was the case, I would not be allowed to have my children.
True.
Number two, if it takes, 5 seconds to verify whether or not a Twitter account's real. So you guys who got excited about this, you're willing to admit you're so fucking desperate for me that you're willing to admit you got fucking fish hooked on Twitter by a fake account, which is something boomers do on Facebook, just because you hate me so much. No offense, guys, but I own your life if that's the case. I am in charge of your every move if that's the case. So look, I got friends, I got family, everybody knows what I'm about. I got 2 fucking daughters. If you think I'd ever lay my hands on a woman like that, you just get fucked with that shit. And I got a fucking audience that is ride or die as shit. And that audience keeps growing, which is fantastic. So yeah, I've been a little, you know what? I've been a little bit too nice of a guy about this thing. And watching you guys just be foolish about it and make retards out of yourself has made me very happy. And
I assume we're talking about Melton.
No. This has nothing to do with Patrick. Patrick just covers things. He doesn't create things. He just covers them.
I opened YouTube today, and I don't watch, but somehow I got gifted a sub.
Hey!
Can somebody just randomly find me and give me a sub?
The Matadors. No, I don't know.
I don't know. He's talking about you and Johnny, of course.
What? He's talking about me?
Nothing else to talk about.
Oh, my God.
Weird.
It's so strange. So, no, I've been a little too nice about it. So I've been giving people spankings the last couple of days, and it's felt really nice. Here you go, guys. What are we at tonight? The morning show audience wanted to let me know that, yeah, we'll see. No, it was not. It was fucking 22, you cunt. You asshole. But thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. So anyway, 2:30 is the number for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the number for tonight goes, if we knock it out, we do 45 minutes of overtime.
Yeah.
45 minutes of overtime if we knock that out, because we still owe you another 15 from yesterday. Someone's saying, oh, it's exactly this many months. It doesn't matter. Bullshit either way. Sorry. It could have happened in 1972. Makes it the same amount of possible. But anyway, look, I know you guys are seething over it. I don't know what to tell you. You guys maybe take a break. Here's maybe what you should do. Take a break and maybe come up with a good plan to get rid of me. Like, try something that might work someday or that's a little believable, and then maybe it'll work. You guys retard rage at me, throw shit at the wall, it doesn't stick, and then you get mad at me when it doesn't stick. Guys, how many times are we going to play this game? How many times are you going to go, I'm going to finally end you, and then you don't, and then you get mad at me?
That's what the internet is, though. It's a bunch of nerds. They think they're playing it's like they're playing a video game.
Guys, I'm sorry, but you're just not the masterminds you think you are. You're easy to toy with. Sorry. I got to tell you, though, we've got a great show coming up tonight. I love playing around with these people, but we got fans that want to see a good show. The morning show audience told me to put you guys on notice. They said, tell the evening show people that we chipped in again. We chipped in $20 to their show. I'm like, well, the evening show people did like 60-something last night, but okay. Morning show audience says they got you guys $20 in, and they think they're hot shit because of it. So do with that what you will. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, etc. 2:30 is the number for tonight. There are the links pinned to the top of the page. Thank you very much. No, Citizen M, I understand. Look, if my number is wrong, that's fine. Fact remains, if you think that about me, I don't fucking need you. I'll be honest with you. But I got the title of tonight's episode is Coke and Red Lobster.
Was there a spotting at Red Lobster?
There was literally cocaine at Red Lobster.
Oh, okay.
And it actually increased the value of that particular Red Lobster. They're having a lot of problems. I don't know if you've heard.
I thought maybe this was like the local Red Lobster and there was a sighting of people.
Red Lobster. I'm being quiet. I was talking to someone about this today on the phone. And they were like, where are you at with that? I'm like, a switch flipped when I was talking to somebody about it. I'm laughing. I'm like, and I realized your life has moved on. And I'm like, God bless. Them doing worse doesn't help me out.
No.
Them doing better really doesn't help me out either. But I'd rather put the energy out into the universe that I hope people do well, especially if it doesn't cost me anything. Doesn't cost me anything for them to do better. But I'll say this, they're not going to do better around each other.
No.
But again, maybe they do. Maybe they defy the odds. That's an amazing story. How my polycule lived when the fat guy left. When the fat guy who didn't do as many drugs as the rest of us, when the fat guy who stopped doing drugs and left, then things got healthier. I'm sorry, that story just doesn't pop up too often.
No.
I'm trying to help. But at any rate, as I said, great show. I keep getting distracted. I'm running. I went to the gym today. It was a fucking sweat box. My brain I think it boiled a little. I think I acquired a little bit of heat-related brain damage today. I went to the garage. I was going to Target today to get a battery charger.
Yeah.
I want to charge my marine battery that I have in the garage for the trolling motor because it's been sitting all winter.
What do you have a boat?
My picnic table boat. Yes. You ever seen my picnic table boat?
I've never seen. Where do you keep this?
Out at the cabin, out at the lake.
Okay.
So 55-gallon blue plastic drum barrels, you know?
Yeah.
6 of them. Custom-built picnic table. Long, big-ass, heavy picnic table. You can do green-treated pine or you can do cedar. I prefer cedar color-wise.
Okay.
But 6 barrels, 3 on each end, under the bench, ratchet strapped on.
Nice.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Trolling motor, cruise around the lake on it with a cooler. You got a special
Does it have
built.
to be licensed?
No, I don't think.
I wonder.
It is, though. It's licensed. It's fucking licensed. I've got all the documents for it.
Gotcha. All right.
There's right on the barrel, there's a sticker.
Uh-huh.
And we're fucking good.
You're legal.
Yeah. I learned my lesson like 5-6 years ago when I told people on the radio that we actually cut up sunfish to use for bait for dog fishing. And then I got yelled at by everyone at my cabin. They're like, that's fucking illegal, right? And you can get in a lot of trouble for that. I go, I have no fucking idea. We've been doing it since I was a little kid. So I ratted on us on that.
And they all quit doing it because you ran your mouth on the radio.
Yes, and nobody does it anymore. Nobody does. Now we use children. After I heard blood, I'm unconscious. Fucking retards.
So
boat. So my picnic table boat.
Yeah, I want to ride on that.
I'm charging the marine battery, and my brain fried during boxing today. I come back, I go out into the garage, I find my battery charger, I hook up the marine battery to the battery charger, we're off and running.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if I leave that on there overnight, does it start a fire?
Brand new charger?
Yeah.
Most likely not. You got it on low?
I got it on whatever it is.
Well, maybe we should take a look at that.
12 volt. It's a 12 24 volt charger. I've got it on 12.
It's your only options?
Yeah.
Probably everything's fully automatic now.
All right, cool. We're going to be fine. So,
I mean, it might blow up in your face. So,
I think, you know what? I think we're going to be fine.
All right.
So anyway, I start doing that and I put the battery on the charger.
Mm-hmm.
But then I load the dog in the car, get in the car, and I start driving to Target to go get a battery charger. And as I'm halfway to Target, not only did I just leave to get the battery charger that I just hooked up, I went halfway through and I went, why the fuck am I driving? And I'm sitting there going, I think I have heat-related brain damage. I think I boiled my fucking brain today. And I felt slow and lethargic.
Have you had enough water? Are you dehydrated?
Probably not. I have probably not had enough water.
You got something going on. That's not normal.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
You get halfway across town. Oh, fuck. I just hooked up the battery to the charger. Why am I going to get a charger?
I got my brain boiled so hard and I got so retarded that I actually believed stupid abuse allegations. Sorry. I just got to poke fun at you. Relax. It's okay. So I'm having a bit of a weird night.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'd like. Knock out the goal. I'll do a 2-hour and 45-minute show. Might take tomorrow night off. I've been looking into the books. Things are good for the old toe.
Uh-huh.
Feeling good about where the toe is at right now. Might take another night off because, guys, it is too fucking beautiful in Minnesota right now. And not only that, these days are so few and far between for us during a 365-day calendar year. Mm-hmm. You got to enjoy them. I was outside all day yesterday. I had stuff to do today, like brain damage. So I didn't get outside as much as I would have liked to today. But tomorrow's going to be, if it's not going to storm or anything, it's going to be another outside day, I think, for me. So looking forward to all of it. Oh, okay. Atomic Ray says Minnesota requires a boat license for any motorboat over 25 horsepower. Oh, it's a trolling motor, so we're fine.
Thinking they require it for less than oh, no, that's a okay. Well, yeah, there's a difference. You need a boat license, like an endorsement on your license, like snowmobile safety. There's a boat safety thing, I believe, as well. But there's also registering your boat.
Yeah, we have
which is different.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, you don't need a license endorsement.
Yeah, we got everything
for your trolling motor.
Everything
sir.
we need.
No, you're good.
Well, I don't need it for my trolling motor, then I don't need it for the picnic. It's a fucking picnic table. It's not a boat.
Your license and the registration are two different things. You have the registration. You don't need the license because it's under 25 horse.
Yeah.
It's like tabs and your license plate on your car. And
We've got all the stuff. Everything.
Don't worry about it. Just ignore the chat.
And we're not cutting up fish for bait. So you guys don't need to be clued into any of that shit. And then I know Keanu's doing a show tonight at the same time as us. Keanu's going up against our show. Can you believe that? You want a fucking quick way to a steel toe headbutt. Fucking retards. I'm just going to say it every time I say headbutt. You fucking retards. So she's doing a show.
Yeah.
And one of the things on it says steel toe update.
Oh.
I just have one comment.
Yeah.
If it's anything more than her and Gino obviously not doing a show, which I talked about, I understand completely. They don't, Gino and Keanu don't want to go on the internet and go, I think Aaron's this and blah, blah. They don't want to deal with it. They got the compound censor shit going. They don't have a fucking contract with compound censored yet. They got enough shit to worry about. They don't need any of my shit.
Right.
So they would rather, and plus, as Keanu said, and I totally agreed, their involvement in the show was always temporary.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have kept doing this in perpetuity for $100 a show, I'd have been pissed for them. So I was kind of thinking that around wedding time, they were going to tell me, we can't, we're planning a wedding. We can't fucking be getting up early and doing your show.
Yep.
Okay.
You knew it was coming. That was your timeline in your head. They ended up with a different one due to circumstances.
But then two things happened. Compound censored thing.
Yep.
And then retard smoke.
Yeah.
Around me. Like, whatever. So they're not doing the show. Now, as far as I know, and I texted them both yesterday, and I've talked to Keanu on the phone, and I've texted with Gino a couple of times. Both times I've communicated, love you, buddy, blah, 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 blah. I believe Got Your Back was in there, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, but there's a difference between sending friendly chats.
Yep.
And I texted with both of them yesterday. There's a difference between sending nice texts in private and maintaining your distance with your public brand.
Right.
I get that completely. You don't think that I've had friends in the past or have friends now or family members in my life who say, keep me away from that fucking show. Slam Piece is one of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're dating someone that...
I mean, people I fuck, the ones with good sense, go, keep me the fuck away from that show. The ones who don't have ulterior motives go, keep me away from that fucking show. I say, okie dokie, that's probably a good call. Judging by my experience, some of us learned the hard way. So people think like, oh, Gino and Keanu are abandoning you. If that's the case, half my fucking family right now, or half my friends, or whenever I go somewhere and I hang out with buddies and they're like, don't you dare fucking say my name or talk about this or blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Then all of them, I guess, abandon me? No, they just don't want to publicly be tied to me.
Yeah.
I am an edgy guy or whatever. I'm a controversial guy. I always have been. I've never not been a controversial guy.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who, if you Google me and radio, I'm the most misogynistic, evil, horrible, because I told some fucking jokes that if you told about a fucking guy on the radio, would have been totally fine. But remember, women are equal parts super strong badasses, but also very delicate flowers that you should have a double standard for. I stand by they shouldn't be on the air. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Agreed.
Oh.
I don't know why you're kidding.
And I'm having fun with this because it's a comedy show. But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, from Keanu and Gino, they're doing the anniversary show August 10th.
Yep.
A month from now, they're doing the anniversary show. All systems go. As far as I know about the wedding, still in it, still going. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
If they told me because of your controversies and your smoke, we could you sit out the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
I'd understand.
Yeah.
I'd get that. I wouldn't take that one. Oddly enough, I wouldn't take that one personal. I would get, because I would understand the thought process.
Yeah.
It's our special day. We don't want people looking at you going, what the fuck? Even though most of them won't know who the fuck I am. If they were ever worried that the ones that do know who the fuck I am would go, whatever. Fuck it. Fine. I don't need the headache either.
Yeah.
If people are going to be that way. But the one that would bother me is if there was any kind of announcement made publicly before I was informed. That would feel like a shitty move. That would feel like a not a friend thing to do. But if it was the wedding, that one I would understand completely. If it was the show on August 10th, that would piss me off a little. Because we've already sold tickets. It's already a booking. We've already, offered the money, agreed on the money. That one would annoy me. That one would bug me. But the other one, nah, I get that because that's their thing. The anniversary show and the roast is very important to me, at least. And I would, and to do it 30 days away leaves me a little in the lurch to find new people.
Uh-huh.
Although I bet Corey Adam might be sitting around going, if they cancel, Aaron's going to have to give me a little more money. It might be a decent deal. But, yeah, we'll keep... I wish her a good show. I hope it goes well. And as far as the Steel Toe update on her show today, it shouldn't be anything other than they're not doing the show anymore, which we both talked about, her and I and Gino, both talked about yesterday, and we are all very supportive of each other on the whole thing. So if there's anything other than that tonight, I'm going to go, my friends would tell me that privately and then talk about it on their show. But I have no indication that that's happened.
Right.
And I'm certainly not going to believe any of you if you tell me it happened. Let's go to, hold on a minute. Now, Cody, don't do that. I don't like it when people do this.
Uh-oh.
Keanu is going over you right now. You should have good clips for tomorrow. Don't fucking do that when I'm on the air. Fucking tell me what's being said. Give me some fucking bullet points, or don't send me shit. I love you, Cody. You're great. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling with you.
That's a weird yelling with.
Aaron's drug addiction with 199 says, besides Matt and Johnny, why does everyone leave? Well, I had to let two of them go, like Corey and Oz. It just, the math wasn't mathing. Adrian didn't come over when we got canned from radio.
Well, Adrian and you were never friends.
That's right. Pete had to work.
Yes.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach got another job. Nothing I can do. Zach got a job in Minneapolis.
Well, that's why I quit the radios, because of my work.
Yeah, 101. So as far as like, did everyone leave? I can't remember a clash of personalities that ever made us go, fuck you, you're done. I remember we replaced Mark Allen, and he was none too thrilled about that. I don't know. How do I read this one? Chardy McDennis with $2 says, at what age did you stop shitting your pants? I bet 11. I don't remember a time in my life where I ever did shit my pants.
That's weird.
Yeah. Kip Smith, becoming a member for 11 months, says, please make this the first chat you show on the screen. We haven't figured out the OBS part of that. We will. Peter Sky Parker with $2 says, Matt, tell Aaron about boat laws again. Teach him.
I don't know boat laws extensively, so I'm going to just stop where I was, because I think I'm kind of right, but I'm not going to go into depth.
Depth. I see what you did. Aaron's drug addiction with 199 says, Kiki literally just said you're not invited. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe you. I don't trust any of you. Packer says, dude, Gino is going on Gavin's network. The Proud Boys, you headbutting a bitch isn't the issue.
You didn't go far enough.
I didn't.
That's the problem.
I didn't go to a Nazi rally, which some people are surprised by. Citizen M says, Keanu is publicly mocking you. She is going the fuck off. You know I've never lied to you despite being a little shit. Well, we'll see. I don't believe you. But that's only because I need to see shit for myself, you know? So what do you do? All right, 225 away from today. Thank you guys very much for your contributions. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, all of that shit. Dead Game says, first wise thing I've ever heard. Yeah, you certainly don't take the internet's word for it. And I will say this, Citizen M sometimes gets over his skis and overstates things. That's for sure. Dead Game says, well, you turn it on. No, I'm not going to turn it on. I'm not going to go in and watch. She's my friend. I'm not going to go and watch her show. That's like a bullying, pressuring thing. I've got a show to do. She's got a show to do. Ozone with 199 says, Keanu is burying you right now. Burying. I do not believe that. And I'll tell you why. I feel like she's a stand-up person and she would have said something to me. I do.
I would think they just would.
Yeah. I feel like these are stand-up people. I've trusted them. I believe in them. They would contact me first. So I don't, I'm sorry, guys. I think you might be mistaking people explaining their feelings for going off and burying and shit. Forgive me for thinking that the internet's being dramatic. Now, could you guys be right? You could be right. But usually when you err on the side of caution with the internet, you're safer. You win that bet.
Well, how many times have people say, oh, so-and-so said this about you, and you go listen, and you're like, yeah,
right.
He's right. What's the problem?
That wasn't...
That's fact.
Not a big fucking deal.
It's like a thing we've already talked about and addressed.
Yeah. Ozone with $4.99 says, can we wager on this? I'll give you 25-1 odds. Name your price. No, I'm not wagering. I'm telling you that I'm erring on the side of caution. That's all. 2:20 away from tonight. Thank you very much, Ozone. Appreciate it. Very nice of you. If you guys want to continue throwing money at it, keep going. We'll knock it out today. And, of course, as I said, we've got cocaine and Red Lobster. Not like to serve you, but just, on the dock. And also, that guy who wrote in and said you should have some good clips for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into a big public thing. If it is negative and if it is fuck Aaron and Aaron's fucking terrible and I fucking hate him and all this shit, fine. I don't want to get into a big public thing with them. I don't dislike those two. Those two were very much there for me at a very turbulent time when a bunch of people did very abusive, hurtful things to me. So,
right.
I mean, it would be pretty weird to fucking stop being my friend over allegations that didn't even happen when we knew each other and aren't true. But, look, I don't want it to be, hey, that's the internet. But, sometimes the internet gets the better of people. And sometimes people feed into the internet stuff. What are you going to do? What are they saying what are they going to in the chat before we move on? They like their melodrama, so I just want to... Packerbacker says, but why would it be fuck Aaron all of a sudden? Makes no sense.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, why would it just all of a sudden be fuck Aaron, this, that? Like, what happened?
I don't think it would be fuck
Why
Aaron.
would they be texting you yesterday and then be like, fuck Aaron today?
And I'm not... Yeah, I'm not going to read their text, but, like, it was very cordial. And it was very... Yeah. Yeah, I said to Keanu, I get it. No hard feelings. You guys filled in when I really needed you. I appreciate it. And she loved that comment. That was the end of text yesterday. And yeah. Gino just said I have a lot of stuff on my end in this merger. And
he does.
And I responded to that. And
Fucking
yeah. So there's never been any animosity. In fact, I got a phone call from Keanu, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And it was, we love you. We've got your back. This whole thing. Nothing new has come out since then.
No.
It's the same horse shit that it's always been. But I don't know. I don't really have anything to address at the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love them both. I think they're great. If they're shitting on me or quitting everything, disinviting me to everything, I mean, I don't deserve that, obviously, but I get it. It's fine. Like I said, I know that when your chips are down and people are doing shit to you and you got bad things going on, I've always said, you go to your blood. My blood's been there for me, and, the friends that I consider ride or die, they reveal themselves.
Right.
In times like this. And I have fucking army of those types of people. Tell you that much. All right, let's do the Coke and Red Lobster story.
But not after the gay
commercial
Subaru?
first.
What brand of car?
It's a phone. It's a gay phone commercial.
Oh, it's a phone commercial?
We're going to do this Coke and Red Lobster story, and we're going to let Keanu do her show. Everyone be nice. Be professional. Let her do her show and let her have her say. I just, it'd be nice if your friends would talk to, if she's saying anything like more than we're done with the show, and this has been really, well, I mean, if she's saying things like this has been really difficult for us, blah, 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 that's fair too. They've said that to me. If there's any other declarations further than that, I certainly wasn't aware of them. And I'm a big boy. If the word is fuck you, I can handle fuck you. I've heard fuck yous before.
And with Citizen M,
I lived with 3 coke addicts in a polycule. I love how people, I will admit all of that.
Yep.
And they're like, oh no, this thing he's not telling the truth.
Well, with
you.
Citizen M, she's shitting all over you. Yeah. She's literally said things about you, and you're like, yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
She said a whole bunch of stuff about you. Like, yeah, that's her opinion on me, and she's not fucking wrong.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm not going to cut up clips and do them on the show tomorrow because I don't see my relationship with those two as a bit. It's not an internet gimmick or an internet thing.
Yeah.
I've hung out with them. They're wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, the way I look at it as if there is a scenario where people like that would ever flip, I will always put myself on the cross and let them throw shit at me. I'll put my head in the stocks, and if they want to throw tomatoes, they can throw tomatoes. I ain't going to hit back because, it would be phony.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. If they don't like me, all right, it's happened before. It'll happen again. That's life. I'm keeping her on a positive tip these days. All right, Coke and Red Lobster. Let's get to it. Let's knock out tonight's goal and call her another win for the toe. Here we go.
This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen.
For
Here's a look at
cocaine
your top
and-
headlines on this Monday, July 8th.
Oh, did they do
We're
this?
expecting to learn more details later this morning.
Oh,
about
did they
deadly
do
mass
that
shooting
shit
in
where they-
Detroit's east side.
19 wounded?
Oh, Detroit.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that makes sense.
In a block party. What a party. What a fucking party.
Here comes the 1 to the 3, 2.
Now, I
Here
know
comes the 2 to. I fucking can't count.
I know it was 4th of July weekend. I'm guessing fireworks were not involved.
Here come the 2 to the 3 to the 4. It's a terrible block party.
It happened
I guess you could call it a Glock party.
at a block party early Sunday morning near Gratiot.
Are we going to hear about the Coke and the Red Lobster, or are we going to have to write that one? Read that one, because I still want to hear about the block party,
Oh, shit.
where 2 people got killed, but
might-
19 people got
We
injured.
might have to look that one up. Look at all the little cones marking all the shell casings.
They were cones.
Others were wounded. Police do not have anyone in custody at this time.
'Cause
Detroit
nobody
Police
saw
and Mayor Mike
nothing.
Yo, man, I didn't see nothing.
Really?
You're literally standing next to a smoking
There's
gun.
a tourniquet on your leg because you were shot in your fucking artery. No, I didn't see nothing. Okay.
You were literally in the exhaust smoke of the getaway car. Yo, man, you calling me smoke? No. Don't sue the police.
Duggan will hold a news conference this morning at 11 about a new strategy regarding custody at this time. Detroit Police and Mayor Mike Duggan will hold a news.
Ho! Duggan. Hacksaw Mike Duggan. He's going to come by with a 2x4. And he's going to go, USA! USA!
How is everything fucking wrestling?
Because it's funny that way. There was a mayor.
Fuck.
There's a mayor of Maryland. I don't think, or a governor of Maryland. I don't think he's the governor anymore. But his name was, God, what the fuck was his name? Hogan. It was something Hogan.
Okay.
Governor Tim Hogan? I don't know. But he used to come up to the podium, and every time he would give the State of the State address, he'd go, well, let me tell you something, brother. And then he would.
So he went with it.
And at the end of the State of the State address, he would go, and what you gonna do when the whole state of Maryland comes raining down on you, brother? And they'd play Real American. Larry Hogan.
Sure.
That was his name.
Okay.
Larry Hogan. You know how much of that is true?
None of it.
Not a word. Not a word. Kind of like certain documents people.
I wish it would be. I mean, that would be awesome if he just fucking ran with it and was like, yep, going all in on this.
All right, let's find out more about the allegedly black people that shot a bunch of people.
News conference this morning at 11 about a new strategy regarding block parties. We will.
You know how you know your city's fucked? You have to redevelop your strategy on block parties. Whites only. That's our new strategy. We're going to see if it works. You know what the saddest part of it? You know the most uncomfortable? Let's say a city actually did a thing where they went, we're having whites only block parties.
Yeah.
Let's say you somehow got that past the courts and everything else. You know what the worst part for Detroit would be?
There would be no block parties.
No, I'm saying the crime would probably go way down.
I figured in these communities there wouldn't be any block parties.
Well, maybe not.
White people.
Well, no, they'd be up the road a tick.
Yeah.
We'll stream that live on CBSDetroit.com, the CBS News app, and Pluto TV. The defendant in the Samantha
Pluto TV. That's how far I'd like to be away from Detroit. Fucking Pluto.
What's going? Is it? Do they get to the story?
I don't think they do.
Click ahead a bit. You got to at least try clicking ahead.
Let's go. Let's refresh and see if they. Nope. This is what some of those TV networks do. They give you a story you want to read. She's like, ooh, cocaine and Red Lobster. That sounds interesting. And then they go, here's our headlines for today. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Even though you and I did the first story. It was fascinating.
I mean, yeah. I want the deets on that one, yo.
They don't ever kill that many people. And that's
they're terrible shots.
Well, it's either an inaccuracy thing or they get the people they want and then they forget that you can stop firing after that.
No, it takes that many shots to get the people they want. They hit the innocent bystanders.
A Detroit man was arrested last week after he threw bags of cocaine onto the roofs of the Red Lobster and Texas Roadhouse restaurants in St. Clair County as he was running from authorities. So he's just traipsing through the parking lot, just going, whew, whew, like Santa's throwing presents down the chimney. He's just chucking coke up on the roof. At least it was of chain spots. He didn't hurt any mom and pop shops. Now, Eric Talton, 29, was arrested by
total white name.
Was arrested by authorities with the county's drug task force team on July 3rd. Team members tried to arrest Talton at the Qdoba. Wow, this I tell you what, Detroit is nothing but brand names and chain.
Making his rounds through all the fucking chain restaurants here.
At the Qdoba in Fort Gratiot Township. But he ran away from them. During the chase, Talton allegedly threw 18.5 grams of cocaine onto the roof of the Red Lobster restaurant and 1.8 grams onto the roof of the Texas Roadhouse restaurant. Oh, poor Texas Roadhouse. They just got a couple of baggies. The what was the other? The Red Lobster. They got a good chunk there. They got a nice little.
Not even 20 grams. That's fucking nothing.
Yeah, Nick Rekieta calls that rookie shit. Allegedly. Authorities removed both bags of cocaine. Well, God bless. After one deputy said, what second bag of cocaine? Talton was taken into custody in front of the Texas Roadhouse, and a search revealed that he also had $1,020 cash on him.
Ooh.
He was charged with possession with intent to deliver cocaine, tampering with evidence, resisting and obstructing, and maintaining a drug house. I didn't even know that was a charge.
Well, in that state it is.
Yeah.
Not in this state.
That would be oof. So I 18 and a half grams. Look, I only know how much that is because of the 27 grams or whatever it was that was taken out of that house. And a detective told me how much cocaine that is. It's like a baseball.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's if you pack it all together. It's a baseball worth of cocaine. So 18 is that's not a small amount. It's bigger than a golf ball.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not bad. Maybe a
tennis ball.
Yeah, maybe a tennis ball. Something like that. You just chuck that up on the Red Lobster. Then everyone who works at the Red Lobster is upset that the cops got to it first and they didn't know it was up there.
Right.
Poor guys. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now, people are fighting in the Rumble chat. Oh, boy.
Weird. No way. Fighting on the internet in the chat?
Honky says, wait a minute. Nick creepily DMs Keanu unsolicited, speaking on a 29-year-old adult's behalf to her purported best friend, and Aaron's the issue? Spare me. Yeah, I fucking agree. Atomic Ray said, they're fighting. Okay. J. Brock Contrarian says, Nick is all of a sudden craving Red Lobster. Oh, you guys. You guys. Long Duck Dong with $2 says, call him, do it live. Nah, it's fine. Nerd Angle, these are quotes. Okay. This motherfucker knew something like this would come out. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know. I knew that an order of protection against both April and I existed.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know it would come out.
Right.
I mean, I can't talk about it publicly, so it's not like I'm going to be the one to leak it out. April and I have briefly referenced a stack of papers that are upstairs, and April and I on the show talked about the horse shit that was in there. But okay, motherfucker knew something like this would come out. Something definitely happened. Okay, well, I mean, that's it's unfortunate. But like I said, you're not going to see me throwing punches. You're not going to see me firing back. Well, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But, again, this motherfucker knew something like this would come out. Did not. Actually forgot all that shit was even going on because things have been going.
There's kind of been a lot more going on.
Right. Things have been going so
bullshit.
well between the mother of my kids and I forgot that was even out there. And then something definitely happened. You know what? I love that everyone's a forensic investigator. It couldn't be an overblown exaggeration of anything. And I got to be careful because I can't say too much. But, yeah, I mean, look, okay, if that's how Keanu views me, I mean, and we're gonna throw that out there publicly before talking to me. That's allowed. That's okay. I've got people in my life who think differently, and I let people in my life think differently. Mm-hmm. I don't have it in me to have a public beef with either of those two. I don't have a desire to have a public beef with either of them. I do wish my questions would get answered, but maybe my questions have been answered. But just not
to you.
Doing the courtesy of doing it to me. All right. Well, that's I guess I'm that motherfucker then. If you want to throw this motherfucker show a couple of bucks too, go ahead. 210 away from today's goal. Thank you, Nerd Angle, for the $9.99. It's funny when I talked to her on the phone, and she was very, very kind to me and very, very sweet and very, very nice. She didn't ask me, did you know this would come out? Because I would have told her no. I mean, again, we've briefly referenced it on the show, but we really can't.
Right.
Because it's been there since January. But you never asked if I knew it would come out. So we're just, okay. And something definitely happened. I mean, I've said what happened. And if you think, again, if the people who know me think I've done anything like that, that's fine. I don't need that energy in my life, so to speak. But, look, the internet's a fucky place. That's what I'll say. Mm-hmm. The internet's a fucky place. Thank you, Atomic Ray, for the $5. He says, can you keep Citizen M in YouTube? What do you need? Is he hurting anybody? I don't think Citizen... Is he...
What do you need to do what?
Is he, is he bugging anyone? Oh, boy. Matt, please headbutt Aaron and end this, says Soft Weekly. You better not. I'll tell people you stabbed me. 205 is our number for tonight. Thank you guys very much for, again, your contributions. Oh, I got this one just for you. In fact, I was on the phone with Slam Piece when I saw this story.
Yeah?
And Slam Piece even said, you should save this one for Matt.
God. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much to the person sending this to the show text.
Mm-hmm.
Way behind this, and just listening to this morning's show, but the Letterkenny girl was Tanis. Tanis, that's right. All right. Thank you. Actually, that was bugging me.
Okay.
All morning.
You can Google things, right?
Okay, it wasn't bothering me that much.
Okay.
But it was bothering me. If
my phone's answering me
now.
If
your fucking phone says yes one more time,
because I said you can Google this,
I'm headbutting it out of existence.
I'll hold it.
That motherfucker. I guess, you know what? If you want to send us money tonight and send it to that motherfucker, that's fine. Activists oppose. I'm just waiting. I'm pound-proofing my table before I do this story.
There is no pound-proofing with me around, sir.
Activists. Okay. That
I mean that in all aspects.
Some people are going to see that as a homosexual comment.
No, I pound the table here and I pound something else at home.
Can't pound-proof anything around me. My asshole has
I will pound it.
My asshole has taken note. Activists oppose California bill that makes child prostitution a felony. Oppose it. Activists are opposing it. Their reason? Don't read ahead.
Okay.
This is their words.
Yep.
LGBTQ people are more likely to be charged with sex offenses.
Maybe that's because they fuck children.
Well, wait. Okay. Relax. Fucking take her easy.
That's what that implies.
I mean, if people are charged with sex offenses, they've usually fucked children, but innocent until proven guilty, of course. But if you're activists who oppose a bill that would make child prostitution a felony, and your answer is, hey, wait a minute, we do that. If I'm other activists, I'm looking at those activists going, shut the fuck up.
You're drawing the wrong attention to your group. Are you stupid?
Yeah. Fucking just don't. Look, learn to die on certain hills, not this one. Please, not this hill.
They don't know how to hide the fact that, how else do you take that other than the fact that it happens?
Let them pass the anti-prostitution bill.
Then you go, yeah, we support this. And even if you don't, you just let it happen because how the fuck do you argue against that?
Are you ready for the text results from the audience on this so far?
Okay.
Matt is the worst. He looks like the kind of guy who would touch children inappropriately.
I mean, I don't know why you got to say stuff like that.
And by the way, it was Ryobi who helped me with the Letterkenny thing. Thank you, buddy. So this is unconscionable to me. We'll read into it a little more here, but the fact that activists are digging in against an anti-child prostitution bill and their rationale is, hey, you can't stop child prostitution. Gay people do that.
Yeah.
Shh. Don't, first of all, cite your sources. Second of all, go talk to your people. They're going to be mad that you said that. And third of all, not really a law you want to be lobbying against unless you're fucking NAMBLA. If NAMBLA came out against this, they wouldn't owe us an explanation.
No.
But here's how it all went down. In California, oh God, this state is so fucked. In California, it is currently a misdemeanor to solicit a minor for sex.
Mm-hmm.
The Senate Bill 1414 aims to make this offense a felony. And wouldn't you know, the one group coming out against this bill are the people at the LGBTQIA+.
Wait, when did we
club.
get to IA?
Oh, that's been for a while. You're old. You're such a central Minnesota rube. I don't know. Like,
It's literally, it's going to be the entire alphabet someday, just in the wrong fucking order. What's IA?
Intersex. And I know what the A is.
Asexual?
So, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, intersex.
Doesn't the fucking plus cover it? Do we need to keep adding letters?
You would think once they got LGBTQ+, we were done.
You would.
Because the plus is like the infinity sign. It includes all of them. What about zoologists?
Hey,
that's
assholes who fuck children. That's what it stands for.
I don't know if that's the actual acronym.
Well, go by this story. Why are they defending it?
They're coming out against the anti-PDF file bill. Under current California law, soliciting someone an offender knows or reasonably should know is a minor for prostitution is a misdemeanor. That's, first of all, offensive in and of itself.
Wow.
Punishable by mandatory minimum imprisonment of 2 days in county jail and a possible punishment of up to 1 year in jail and a $10,000 fine.
2 days in county jail is not imprisonment. That's you waited to get processed.
Right. That's pretty much like you can be like Nick and them were in jail for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, they were there for Thursday and part of Friday.
Uh-huh.
So you can be in jail for 2 days. That's not really a punishment. That's just the process. So basically, oh, gross. So if you engage in child prostitution, you basically get processed. Then when you get convicted, they just punish you for time served.
Yeah.
Ew. And a $10,000 fine? As introduced, the bill would have raised the offense to a felony and the punishment possible up to 4 years in state prison and a fine of $25,000, regardless of whether defendants knew or should have known the person was a minor, and regardless of whether defendants were themselves above age 18. Wait, so that means if you're a 17-year-old with a 17-year-old? That's a little weird. 15-year-old with a 15-year-old? That should be allowed, shouldn't it?
I mean,
I wonder
you can't
if
stop kids from fucking around, right?
I wonder if they're not kind of doing this as like a fuck you to gay people. I wonder if they're not like fucking around a little bit here, because that's a weird one.
Well, why are gay people paying each other to fuck them? If you're gay, just find another gay guy and get with them, right?
Oh, because it's prostitution. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Duh. I thought it was just age of consent. They're talking about
it's prostitution.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then, the ages don't matter. Once it's prostitution and the person's underage, you know, if you're 15 years old and you buy a 15-year-old hooker, it's still fucked up to be hooking a 15-year-old.
There's been gay public figures who have come out and said like that's a thing. Like the older gays will groom the younger ones.
Well, it's
or help them out. What?
Yeah.
Didn't that guy who's that gay guy that Gavin made out with?
Oh,
Milo.
Milo.
Didn't Milo say
Milo's
something like that?
Remember, Milo's not gay anymore.
Well, when he was, didn't he say something along those lines?
I think Milo...
How underage stuff happens and it's just part of the gay community?
But I think they then, like the gay community all rallied against him, and I think they shook the gay out of him. And he got straight after that.
Because he was outing them.
He's ratting us out. Get him the fuck out of here. Now,
give him the anti-gay serum. Get him out of here.
Are you ready for some of the arguments against this bill?
God, I can't wait to see the people presenting the arguments.
So this would be, again, this bill would make it a felony to purchase children for that in California.
I have a feeling one of these is going to remind me a lot of someone I used to live with.
Oh, yeah? Anyone in particular?
I don't know, just someone who's mentally ill.
Friendly comic fan with $2 says, April is with Nick to hide from you. You planted drugs. Oh, fiction is fun. Long Duck Dong with $2 says, circle the wagons. We're getting hit from everywhere. Are we? I don't notice. I do my show and then I fucking go hang out with my kids and live my life. 205 away from tonight's goal. Let's get her under 200 by 8 o'clock. If you'd like to. I appreciate
another win
that.
for the toe.
Another win for the toe. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, etc. We're about to go into these testimonies against this fucked up. Well, I mean, the bill isn't fucked up. The law is a good idea. But this anti-child prostitution bill. All right. I don't think I'm ready to listen to these fucking people. But all right. Go ahead.
We believe that SB 1414 takes an overly punitive approach that fails to address the root causes of these issues and will not effectively stop sexual violence.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
If we take the people prostituting the kids and we throw them in jail, that will solve that particular case of someone doing that person doing that again for a few years.
It would, yes.
Not only that.
Also, not punishing them doesn't get to the root cause of what the fuck is going on.
Right.
You still need to have punishment for when it fucking happens, stupid. You need a bill for that. You need a bill for fucking addressing the thing.
I love how they act like if they pass this bill that would send people to jail for soliciting children, then you also can't address the root cause at a separate time. You can do both. You have to throw the creeps in jail who do this shit, both on the supply and demand side. And then, we can work on the root cause stuff.
Why is the fucktard next to her wearing a mask yet?
It's California. It's what they do there, man.
We are particularly concerned that the harsher penalties proposed in this bill will disproportionately impact marginalized communities, especially members of the LGBTQ community.
Explain how.
Oh. See, now, again, every time I read it and now hearing this person say it, it's like, you understand, like, straight people who say that get fired from jobs and suspended from shit and get in all kinds of trouble.
You understand by saying that you are openly saying the gay, whatever, the alphabet community solicits minors for sex. You are literally saying that that's a thing that happens and it's targeting them.
Like, she's kind of snitching them out.
Yes.
A little bit. And not only that.
And admitting there's a problem.
Well, and it's like, if you look at things statistically, you could deduce that there's an issue there.
Yeah.
It's just that everyone else who has ever pointed that out tends to get censored or punished. This person is just coming on saying, look, I'm against this bill. Why? It's a bill that would make the solicitation of a minor a felony. They're like, yeah, I don't want my gay friends to go to jail. And you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
So why would your gay friends go to jail?
Why would your gay friends go to jail? Aren't they just fucking other adult gay friends?
Explain
or
this
even
to me.
adult gay prostitutes?
Yeah.
You know?
Who already suffer from systematic biases within the criminal justice system.
Why?
No, they don't.
Why do they suffer?
Fucking don't.
Why do they suffer from those biases?
They send men to women's prisons. They don't suffer from biases within the fucking justice system. They send men to women's prisons and they go and fucking R-word people there.
Particularly when it comes to sexually based offenses. Studies have shown that LGBTQ people, particularly gay and transgendered individuals, are more likely to be charged with sex offenses compared to their heterosexual counterparts.
Maybe because they're mentally ill.
It might be because they, you know, we always do this. We always do a thing where, like, this group is more likely to be charged with this than this group. It's like, okay, not every time, but maybe sometimes it's because that tends to be the group that does it more.
Yeah.
Or at the very least gets caught doing it more.
Maybe the thing that causes them to be in that group is also the thing that causes them to do that crime.
For instance, LGBTQ individuals are 9 times more likely to be charged with sodomy.
Well, that's because of all the butt fucking.
You have to be charged with sodomy. That's like unwilling. There's an unwilling recipient, right?
No, it depends on what the state you're in and what the laws are. Some laws are pretty medieval on sodomy.
Okay, well, I'm guessing California, there isn't a sodomy law that affects 2 gay guys.
I've always thought in California there'd be like a sodomy lottery. You know what I say about it? Sodomy, sodo you.
Yeah. Measures like SB 1414 lead to higher rates of incarceration, longer sentences, and increased difficulties in finding housing and employment.
Today, EBC.
But they're not punishing them for not finding a house. They're punishing for soliciting a minor.
Maybe think about that before you offer money to fuck a minor. Hey.
Unless it's coal.
Yeah.
In which case, those people deserve love too.
Yes.
And a side hustle. But this idea that you're like, like, if I'm a gay person and I'm in this crowd, I'm just going, shut the fuck up. Stop defending me. I don't need this defense.
Must strongly oppose Senate Bill 1414 for the reasons I will state. We stand against any punitive measure that perpetuates systemic injustices, and we emphasize instead the need for community-based solutions.
Please tell me the community-based solutions to somebody soliciting a minor. I'm listening.
You drag them out into the street and stone them.
Well, that would be the India solution to the problem.
Okay.
But I don't know if I don't know if that falls under the Constitution.
Public hanging in the city square.
If I were a city council person and this person were speaking, I would just point at their table and go really wide-eyed and just go, germs.
We strongly support investments in victim services and programs to provide housing and other alternatives to help people escape trafficking. We are concerned that the harsher penalties contained in this bill will disproportionately impact marginalized communities, particularly Black and brown individuals who already bear the brunt of systemic biases within our criminal justice system. Under current California law,
there is an easy way to avoid this law. Just don't solicit a child.
Yeah. It's simple.
This is not a difficult...
You're not going to have a problem finding a job if you don't solicit a minor. You're not going to have a problem renting an apartment if you don't solicit a minor.
Or at least if you have problems doing those things, it won't be because of the solicitation of the minor. It could be other things like your wild blue hair and mental instability.
Defendants could face years or even decades in prison for sexual violence committed against a minor, not just 6 months in jail as Senator Grove and prosecutors have previously claimed. Furthermore, the approach outlined in SB 1414 diverts resources from vital programs and services aimed at supporting survivors of human trafficking and sexual exploitation, opting instead to increase funding for lengthy jail terms. Our research has shown that punitive measures such as lengthy incarceration and registries do little to prevent crime or protect communities.
Well, I will say this. It prevents that crime from... Okay, so what you're saying is that person's going to get out and just start doing it again? Okay.
But you know what that's an argument for? Not letting him the fuck out, ever!
Right. That kind of is an argument for the state of Minnesota's old sex offender policy that we used to have.
Oh, we used to have one that was good?
Where your jail term was up, but we'd send you to this facility in Moose Lake until we decided you weren't going to be a sex offender anymore.
You
and
never left?
2 people got out. In like years, in a long time, 2 people got out. The rest of them just got kept there forever. But, you know, they're like, this doesn't stop reoffending. Well, for the person who goes to prison, they stop reoffending for a while.
Communities. Instead, they perpetuate cycles of incarceration, exacerbating the very problems they are meant to address.
They perpetuate cycles of incarceration. Because they did it again?
Because... Right.
Again! Your argument is they keep doing this. We need to not punish them.
I understand if the argument is they're jaywalking. You know, then I would understand this argument.
Yeah.
But the crime is solicitation of a minor.
Rather than investing in punitive measures, we should be investing in community-based solutions that address...
Ooh, community castration. There we go. We've got it.
The underlying issues driving exploitation. We should instead support survivors in healing and rebuilding their lives with access to housing and funding for service providers. Given this, we respectfully urge you to oppose SB 1414. Thank you.
So we support the victims and try to help them instead of preventing more victims from becoming victims.
We support we support the victims. We just don't want to see the people who make them victims thrown in jail.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to hurt the feelings of the people who made them victims.
But fuck the feelings of the victims. We'll just patch them back together so they can go out and do it when they get older. Because it was okay, because it was done to them.
All right, let's go to
respectful opposition.
Shivani Mishra with Elevator Center in respectful opposition. I'm also registering opposition on behalf of Just Advocate, California Innocence Coalition, Uncommon Law, CURB, and Felony Murder Elimination Project.
What?
Melanie Kim, San Francisco Public Defender's Office, respectful opposition.
Oh, these are just people in the city just saying that they're respectful opposition. Okay, I see. Zesty Taco Paco becoming a member for 20 months. Appreciate it. Ryan Bardwell with $2 says maybe Gavin will hire you, just saying. In it Greasy with $5. Buddy, Kiki is ripping you, calling you a dweeb, etc., and that you are manipulating the situation to come out on top. Seems sus much, dude. I mean...
She called you a dweeb to your face.
I mean, I've been watching Kiki. So sad, me for you. I mean, look, people are allowed to have their opinions. I mean, the fact that, you know, if that's true, they're doing it on their show instead of, you know, talking to their friend, quote unquote. Yeah. All right, well then, look, what do you do? Here's Crunchy saying not trying to wreck the flow of the show. Oh, that's fine. Well, let's see. Kiki is ripping you to shreds, and I'm in disbelief. All of a sudden, she knows the word misogynistic. I'm sorry, Aaron. Hang in there. I don't think you should even listen to it tonight, but I suppose you don't have a choice. The internet is cancer. We love you, bud. Keep on, and this too shall pass. Fake people are really fucking good at being fake. I don't know what she said yet. But if what people are saying is true, then, like I said, I have a lot of great people in my life. I have a lot of incredible people who are supportive of me, and I will continue to be very thankful for them. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
People are allowed to think what they want. Citizen M says, I just caught up to Keanu listening at 2 times speed. They didn't talk to you privately because they don't believe anything you say. Her words. All right, well then, I guess that's my answer to all my shit.
Because everything you said so far has been true. Again.
Yeah, I get a little, I'll tell you this, and this isn't just a Keanu thing. This is an internet people in general thing. I get a little fucking tired of everything I say checking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And people still going, you don't believe it. All right, then fine. I'll let my fucking record speak for itself. Everything I have said has come out and has been true. So, yeah, M. Koo says don't address any of this. I'm not going to. That's unfortunate. Look, I'm on a roll right now. I've got a lot of good people in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I just, if people want to, if that's her opinion, if that's what she thinks of me, that's what she thinks of me. That's her opinion. We had a good run.
Yeah.
We had a good run. And I don't take it as her siding with anybody or she doesn't like me. Doesn't think I'm, doesn't think I'm being honest, which is fucking hilarious to me. Seeing as, again, you can fucking check, you can consult the record as far as I'm fucking concerned. Yeah. But oh well. I wish him the best. There. I also don't stand to gain anything by feuding with those two or fighting with those two.
Nothing.
And you know what? When you have a divorce that involves drugs, swinging, manipulation, shit like that, anger, resentment, all of that shit, then you know what? A lot of times relationships get damaged and lost in that. What can you do? Or in my case, sometimes, like with my parents and a bunch of other people, relationships get repaired, which is also something to consider. 499. Keanu just asked, what kind of person throws themselves a roast? She also thinks you are a sociopath. Matt, you look like a hostage.
Okay, I come and go at my own free will.
I'm
not locked in the garage in a cage. Where April used to be kept.
Blitz League says Gino and Kiki will pay for their betrayal and treachery. They are allowed to live their life however they see fit.
Mm-hmm.
It is their prerogative. Dead Game says, let the going that way grift numbers begin. Ding, ding, LOL. I don't know what that means. Q Anonymous says, fuck those two. Other people can think what they want. Looks like we're not going to be, doesn't sound like we're going to be hanging out anymore. It doesn't sound like we're going to be buds.
Right.
Citizen M says, it just sucks that this all comes out so publicly. Definitely should have been communicated in private. Well, they think I'm a sociopath and a liar. I mean, I guess I wouldn't talk to me either if that was the case. Another one bites the dust.
I guess so.
But
let's knock out that goal and get another win for the toe tonight.
Packer Backer says there's no way Keanu is saying this. If she is, what the fuck changed? Is she listening to Rakeda and April? Well, you'll definitely get the truth out of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Call from
Rusty Grammar.
Is this the real? Is this somebody? I know Rusty was fighting with people in the chat. Is this the real Rusty Grammar?
No, it's Jesse from Pod Awful.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh God.
Have you turned on me too?
No. All right. Here's the thing.
All right.
I got banned in your chat for saying this, but I think I'm saying a good thing here.
You understand that I'm not banning anyone in my chat.
Yeah, I know it's not you. It was probably rusty grammar, actually. All right, listen, I know the scuttlebutt is afoot. I thought when I saw these screenshots and things, my first thought is that's easily fake. This doesn't look real. This seems crazy. Aaron said 1 million times he's in a good place with his ex, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that people need to think about. Really, really think this one through, folks, before you pick a side here. I believe Aaron. I believe that these are fake screenshots. I believe he didn't do any of this headbutt business.
Well, no, I didn't do the headbutt. I didn't say they're fake screenshots, though.
Well, they're real screenshots. They're fake messages, right?
I haven't seen exactly what the messages are, but April and I got to be careful how I discuss this because I'm technically not allowed to directly, but April and I got these back in January when things were very good between the two of us, and we discussed everything that was in them, and she was like, oh, I can't believe I ever, in like a moment after we had a big fight, I can't believe I shared anything with so-and-so and blah, 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 and she was really broken up about the whole thing, and I was angry because I'm like, it's fucking horseshit. That's not what really happened. It just, I kind of forgot about everybody's had, I'll say this to Keanu or Gino or anyone else who thinks I'm garbage or whatever. I really hope that people's immediate emotional shitty reactions about the worst fight you've had with your partner never go public.
Right, of course. Yeah. Listen, everybody loves pretending like they're above this.
Jesse, I do want to say this, though, and I've said this a few times now. If you actually look at me and you go, oh, yeah, he headbutts women, I've got to say, go fuck yourself.
This is exactly my point. And the fact that Keanu couldn't see this, like I was just tuning into her thing, I'm seeing the back and forth, and everything she's saying is like clearly shit she'd had on her mind for a while, and I'm going to guess that Gino's just having to go along with her stupid monkey brain.
I don't want to shit on either of them. I mean, if that's the way they feel, that's
you don't have to. I'm doing it for you. You don't have to. I'm doing it for you. I said before I don't like Keanu. I said it when I was on your show. I knew that this was coming, okay, and I was going to try to warn you about this. But the point is, if you think for an instant that Aaron Imholt could headbutt a woman and she doesn't completely evaporate into dust, then you're retarded. She would just disappear from the planet. It would, when you kill a guy in a video game and his body just evaporates, she would be gone. Yeah. There's no extra lives there either. So it's not. I just think it's not physically possible. It couldn't have happened.
You want to do the roast in August?
What? Oh, what now? Because Red Bar is dropping out, I get to come.
I don't know if Red Bar dropped out or not.
I think he said he did, but I heard that through the grapevine. That's not direct. I don't know.
Oh, damn it, Red Bar. All right. Well, buddy,
I'm not sure if that's true or not. I might be wrong.
Thank you very much for the call.
Yeah, I would love to do the roast.
All right.
I would love to do the roast. In fact, I will be at the roast whether you like it or not.
All right, sounds good.
We'll hang out.
Okay,
bring some matadors.
There's Jesse. Packer Backer says, oh, wow, she's actually going off. She's saying Nick had April's back more than you ever did. Oh, okay.
What?
Well, all right. I mean, I think that speaks for itself. That's maybe the most retarded fucking thing I've ever heard, if that's true.
The guy who wouldn't even she couldn't even speak to her friend April.
Yeah. No, I'm just that fucking bad of a guy, I suppose.
I guess.
Look, again, I will say, I said it before, I'll say it again. I got more than enough people in my life that are incredibly supportive and wonderful, and they were too. And I surround myself with those folks.
Mm-hmm.
And if other people, I have been very good about if people want to criticize me, they can criticize me. I will use Gino's own words. You didn't see me caught in a fucking house with drugs, guns, and children.
Yeah. How did that all change?
Interesting.
Where the fuck did that go?
Interesting, huh?
It literally fucking happened. That's not made up.
Interesting.
And that's just being passed over?
Oh, look. People are allowed their opinions. Keanu is taking April's side in all this. I fucking hate women, says Citizen M. Oh, I mean, look. They get to be friends again. Yay. Good for... I mean, look. Like I said, if things get better for any of them, that doesn't hurt me at all. If things get worse for them, that doesn't affect me at all. I root for the best. I hope for the best in everyone. So, what do you do? Somebody said in the chat, $2 from Peter Sky Parker says she just said she still wants you to go to the wedding. I have a hard fucking time believing that if she's saying half the shit that people... Can I also tell people... Or
it could be the internet being retarded, Aaron.
Can I tell people this?
Yep.
I think what you're learning tonight is the importance of talking to people about shit.
Yeah.
But, again, I've been here before in the broadcasting business.
You'll be there again.
I'll be there again in the broadcasting business.
Maybe it'll be with me next time.
Oh, God. I'll punch you right in the dick. Crunchy Cynicism with
headbutt me in the dick. It'd be more enjoyable.
Crunchy Cynicism with $5 says if Kiki cares so much, she'll let April move in. Well, I mean, that would be a healthier.
Yeah.
But okay.
I mean, that's a long flight.
Yeah, Keanu, I would definitely say Nick had April's back more than me. Yeah, because I got her hooked on fucking cocaine. That's a really fucking brilliant take. Brilliant fucking take. And I'm not saying she said that. That's what other people are saying she's saying. All right, guys, we are 185 away from tonight. 185 away from the goal and knocking it out. Go ahead. Help us do that. Streamlabs. Sounds like we lost a friend tonight.
It's what it's sounding like, but it is just the internet telling us that yet. So
Ryan Bardwell with $2 says, I hope this all gets behind you soon. Well, I hope it gets everybody a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
Honky says, I was right, Aaron. I said this morning that Keanu is a simpcast thought who bought into this BS. She thinks April being a coke addict is better than being married to you. I can say this. It's better for me. Like, I'm fucking happy. Look, man. It's, does it feel like a little bit of a knife in the back? Yeah. But unfortunately, my back is calloused. You know, my back doesn't feel the blades anymore. Put it that way. Oh, continuing on with tonight's show. Again, 185 is the number. We got, actually, no, we have an hour to knock that out, don't we? Because we owe you another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From last night. Okay. I'm getting a little too addicted to lake and cabin shit. I texted Buddy today because I found $18 a piece, 55-gallon barrels on Marketplace. And so I sent my buddy the listing, and I go, you want me to help you build a picnic table boat for your cabin? He's like, no, you lunatic. Like,
Why the fuck wouldn't you? Who turns that down? Their buddy wants it.
I don't know.
If I had a cabin, I'd take you up on that offer.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, it'd be fucking great
time. I don't believe this, but people are saying Kiki is such a dope. At least she admitted to being easily manipulated. Look. Packerbacker says, I wouldn't lie to you, man. Drama shit annoys me. She's legit turned 180. Well, I mean, she's allowed to do that. She's allowed to have her opinions on the matter. My day-to-day hasn't changed. I'm going to move on and assume that they will not be joining us August 10th.
Yeah.
If this stuff is true.
They were here. They stayed at your fucking house.
Well, apparently they think that I was putting on an act the entire time.
All right.
Apparently I was putting on an act.
I've known April since you guys started hanging out. You guys were at my garage doing the podcast.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just so fucked up.
It was a toxic relationship. I had to get out. She felt it was toxic. She had to get out. Fucking good for both of us. I'm glad we're out. My life is better. I don't have to deal with addicts anymore. If that somehow makes me a manipulative, cunt-faced, dickhead asshole, fine. I know what happened. It's fine. People are allowed their say. I saw what I saw. I went through what I went through. What can I do? Yeah. I learned months ago. Trust what you've seen. Trust what you've been through. Don't let people fuck with your head. That's because I let that happen.
Oh, God.
A lot.
I know that all too well.
A lot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and knock it out. Let's rally up. Let's hammer out the rest of that 185 and call it a win. Atomic Ray says, Kiki hates your chat, Aaron, not you. What pisses me off, these podcast immigrants aren't donating to her show.
What?
What do you mean?
Okay.
Kiki hates your chat, not you. They're literally saying that she thinks I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And that I'm a sociopath. I got to tell you, I wish I had that sociopathic trait of not having any emotion because, boy, I feel like my tear ducts were working overtime the last 6 months or so. Woof. Honky says, Keanu's a victim of abuse by her ex-boyfriend. She'll believe any crap in a vindictive or... Look, I know what happened. I'm divorced. It's fine. I'm happier this way. And as far as the person I'm divorced from, hey, that group of people has their own problems. They don't need me fucking piling on anymore. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to our next story, although I am very interested in your guys' takes on this. I am very interested in the chat because, again, my opinion is simply put, I'm a creature of adaptation.
Yep.
And whatever happens, I will adjust. I've learned that about myself through this whole thing. If they don't want to do August 10th, we can spend that money elsewhere. We can put on a great show. If they don't want me at the wedding, which it definitely seems that way, it looks like that weekend opened up for me and I can spend it with friends and family.
I guess so.
And that would be a treat for me. No, Honky, I just want to put stuff like this behind me, to be honest with you. All right, Chicago's mayor. Let's go into this one. And I will check in with you guys every once in a while on what's going on over there. Again, I don't want to clip it for tomorrow. I thought these people were like really good friends, and this wasn't an internet relationship drama farm type of deal. So I'm certainly not going to play it that way. I'm going to let everybody have their say, and I'll just keep doing my show. You know what wins for the toe?
What's that?
Doing a good show, entertaining the audience, knocking out the goal.
Yep.
Those are our 3 obligations. And if we do that, then we're doing great. Everything else is temporary. Chicago has been gripped by gun violence.
No way.
This isn't
Chicago?
This isn't a repeat from 2015.
But
by the way.
Guns are not legal there.
It's bad news.
Okay.
Chicago's having a shitload of problems.
All right.
Luckily, Mayor Brandon Johnson has figured out whose fault it is.
Oh, he has.
That 100 people were shot in Chicago last weekend.
Okay.
4th of July weekend, 100 people shot in Chicago, 18 fatally. You know whose fault it is? I'll give you 3 guesses.
China.
No.
But they made the fireworks.
No, come on. No, 100 people shot in Chicago last week. Give me 3 honest guesses. Come on.
I guess Whitey for systemic racism.
Okay, white people. No, that's incorrect.
Okay. The police.
Nope, they're not blaming the police for the 100 people shot.
Well, they're definitely not blaming black people.
And they're not blaming black people.
Okay.
Your 4th guess was correct. Richard Nixon.
Wait, what?
The mayor of Chicago is blaming Richard Nixon for 100 people being shot in Chicago last weekend, 18 of them fatally.
How?
Apparently he came back and said, all right, blackies, I want you all to shoot each other. I don't know. You want to listen? Should we hear him out?
I would love to hear how he stretches to this. Yes.
As to why Richard Nixon is responsible for everyone in Chicago shooting each other. Let's find out. I mean, it's not the mayor's fault.
No, definitely not the mayor's fault.
So we cut off the pipeline of boys between the ages of 10 and 19 being either victims or the perpetrators.
Huh?
So, yeah, it is personal. Black death has been
committed by black people?
Unfortunately accepted in this country for a very long time.
It's not really accepted. I mean, we're all pretty shocked by it when we see the numbers.
It's accepted in the black community, clearly, because you keep doing it and no one does nothing about it. The cops come around to investigate. I didn't see nothing. We don't want the cops in our community. Defund the police.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that usually when all of us see the numbers that come out of Chicago, our first thought is, Jesus fucking Christ, that is terrible. That is horrific. That is, how are you guys allowing this? What are the city council people doing? What are the mayors doing? What is anybody going to do? Why can't we have more police or blah, 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 blah?
The next thought is somebody should say something and do something about this. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm white. I'll be called racist.
Very long time. We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson, and we ended up with Richard Nixon. I'm going to work hard every day to transform this city. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago.
So wait a minute. He skipped over why Richard Nixon is to blame for the he skipped over the whole why is Nixon to blame for the 100 people. I didn't hear that part. No. 100 people got shot on July 4th weekend, 2024 in Chicago. We could have had Lyndon Johnson. We ended up with Richard Nixon. I still don't know why Nixon caused the 100 people to get shot.
Yeah.
Richard Nixon responsible, breaking news, for 18 deaths over the weekend in Chicago and 100 people shot.
But Stupid couldn't elaborate on how.
Well, because of Nixon and the systemic...
Just Nixon. Okay.
The systemic racism and whatnot. All right, let's go to... let's see what the chat... Oh, they're still giving us updates.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's going to stop tonight, bud.
Mr. Beat says, oh, she's actually curly talking shit about you watching one of your old streams. Well, that's... I mean, I hope it's good business for her. Is she making some money? Rusty Grammer says, I just can't believe how many disgusting people are relishing this sick drama as if they have no life. Welcome to the internet, my man.
Yep.
Mr. Beat says, wow, I'm sorry, but Keanu does not like you at all anymore. I'm listening to her YouTube stream and listening to you on Rumble, and oh boy, I don't know what you did to her. Told her I understood and, you know, thanked her for everything she's done, and well, what do you do? Mr. Beat says, yeah, Aaron, I'll be the first to let you know you are definitely not invited to the wedding. Okay. Well, I guess my weekend just opened up, and
I guess so.
I saved a shitload of money. I don't want to go anywhere I'm not wanted. Why would I? Ugh.
Right.
383 Novocaine with $2 says, fuck the drama. Watch some cars flying off a cliff. Oh, you mean like tonight's show? Guys, we're 185 away from tonight's goal. If you'd like to help us knock it out, please do. It's been a bit of a topsy-turvy evening so far.
It has been.
For the old toe. What do you do? I don't know. I think you can probably see it on my face. I feel a little bummed out. Not even bummed out, just like...
What the fuck?
What the fuck? You know? What the fuck? It makes me think a few things.
Mm-hmm.
But these are a few things I'm going to think in private and let them pass because I know it's emotion.
Yeah.
And that this show has been doing better without falling for every petty drama or horse shit. Put it that way.
Yeah, the one thing that gets me is like Gino's always been one to call people out. He doesn't hide from shit. You know his opinion on everything. He doesn't hide it. Why wouldn't he tell you if that's how he felt?
You know, maybe this is another Adrian Washington thing. You know?
I guess.
I just, look, I would argue I got out of an emotionally abusive relationship, especially at the end where I was gaslit like a motherfucker, especially about drugs and shit. But, oh well, moving onward and upward. This is the slings and arrows you take for making those moves, I suppose.
Yep.
Posterior attention, becoming a member for 25 months. Long Duck Dong says, take a knee, Aaron. Give Matt the machine gun Matador. Oh, shit. Let Matt have the old machine gun, huh? That's not necessary, guys. We don't need to do that to anybody. Like, though, we had some good times together. We hung out together. It was a lot of fun. They hung out with the real me. That's who I am. They hung out with who April and I were before it all fell apart. I mean, if they don't think that's the real me anymore, hey, them's the breaks. That happens in life.
Mm-hmm.
Posterior attention says, as a longtime listener, how to keep your mouth shut about it, the drama, and leave it alone for a while. Just keep doing an awesome show. Thank you, buddy, for the $20. Dr. Silverwolf with $10 says, I can't believe the woman with a drama channel and from New York who looks like, I don't.
Yeah.
You can have that opinion. I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that either. Look, I liked them.
Yeah.
They were good to me. It's unfortunate that this is the way it ended, but what do you do? Camel Toe with $5 says they were internet acquaintances. Forget them. Seriously, don't talk about it. I mean, everyone who knows me there's not one person who's known me personally for an extended period of time who believes any of this shit.
Right.
So, I mean, I'll let that record speak for itself. Look at it this way. You have your kids. Fuck these ends. Matadors rise, says Rusty Grammar. Look, man, if you don't think I spent those 4 days at my family's cabin this weekend relishing in the fact that I had my family back, some of my best friends back, I have my children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this. I will say this about the Keanu Gino thing. I really want to leave it alone. If you want to compare my character to the character of others that are in, say, a tough position that I used to be associated with, I will fucking take that comparison every goddamn time. Because one of us stood up and did the right thing while the other people were browbeating us, berating us, psychologically abusing us. But that can't happen to men.
No.
It can't happen to men that they can be psychologically fucked with. You know,
men can't be abused.
I don't want to do this because I don't want to go back into a bad place. But I wrote her a fucking letter towards the end of our marriage. And I laid out everything I thought I'd done wrong.
Yeah.
Even though most of the shit I was probably mind fucked into thinking I'd done wrong because everybody around me was on fucking blow and drinking all the time. But I made a fucking list. And did I get one iota of anyone else going, here's what I've done wrong? No. Let's talk about it. Because you know what? That's what a healthy couple does. That's what healthy people do. No, I didn't get that. I just got fingers fucking pointed at me and they go, look, here's proof. I'm like, proof? I fucking wrote it and admitted it thinking it would cause a conversation. Drug addicts are fucking impossible to deal with. But fine, whatever. Kiki supports April's coke addiction. She cares not an iota about April. She's getting into the steel toe hate bandwagon. I mean, best of luck. April really messaged Kiki and bullshitted her into believing it. I mean, I got bullshitted. It happens. It's unfortunate. She's going to learn the hard way how addicts are. Oh, well, she's going to have a whole lot of fun with that. God bless. I hope everybody's happy.
All right.
Posterior attention with $4.99 said that didn't come out how I meant it. I'm dumb. LOL. All right. 150 away. Thank you guys very much. All right. Red Fox Mad, becoming a member for 26 months, says, I am looking forward to Gino Rumble Fridays soon. I love Gino. Everyone became a member like me to the best morning show on the planet. Yeah, I don't think Gino's doing Rumble Friday. I don't think that's happening. Let's go to the phone.
Sam.
What's going on, Sam?
Oh, not much. Just piggybacking off of the how you were saying people think men can't be abused and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really tell a lot of people this. First time stating this publicly. But in 2019, I was taken advantage of really hardcore by a certain individual. Not even law enforcement will do anything about it because I am a man, and according to the St. Cloud Police Department, it is impossible for a woman to SA a man.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I get it. I understand. It's every gender has their own issues. Every gender has the things that people don't believe them about or anything like that. I understand. Thank you for the call, Sam.
Oh.
And I hope you're doing
the psychological abuse that can be put on a man by a woman too. By the way,
I wouldn't know.
It's just overlooked and not fucking cared about.
Don't worry, I wouldn't know. I'm just a sociopath.
I don't know either.
Never happened to me. Never once did I come out and say things hurt me, and it was never acknowledged, or nobody ever did anything wrong.
Oh, was it twisted around to make it somehow make you feel like it was your fault and you were the fucking problem?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Right.
I've been there, and
That's
it wasn't
really
even with the
interesting.
drug addict.
You know what I didn't do? Text one of their exes and fucking bitch and lie and exaggerate about it. Oh well. Fucking off we go then. Yeah. See, I appreciate you guys updating me. I do, but
it's a rough one.
It's you know, I've got things I want to say, but I know they're not going to be constructive, and
right.
I'm just glad.
It's like when you type something out and then instead of hitting send, you read it again and you go,
yeah,
I could get it out, delete.
I think that's. Probably.
You got to kind of keep that in right now.
That's probably where I'm at. All right, guys, 150 away from knocking it out tonight. What are we at? We got 40 minutes left in tonight's show to knock out $150. That's pretty doable. Well, make it 145. Atomic Ray with $5 says, remember the Johnny Crutches. Well, I mean,
he's still with us.
Yeah, he's not dead. Oh no.
Did somebody remember Johnny? Wait. Has there been a Johnny incident and all this Keanu stuff has overshadowed
Did
the
somebody
death of Johnny?
start a rumor about John? Did Johnny die? Oh no.
We forgot about Johnny's death with all this fun drama.
Beef Broth Based with becoming a member for 26 months says, my ex punched me in the nose, closed fist. I pushed her away and she fell, but I was abusive. Cheers, pal. I'm not saying I was, well, I mean, I'm a big dude, so I'm not going to bitch and say I was physically abused. I mean, I got pushed around a little bit, but like, you know, nothing crazy. But as far as emotional abuse, if you've never met addicts and you've never been around 2 or 3 of them at once, the psychological abuse is fucking remarkable. But that doesn't count. Trucker 18-wheeler with $2 says, I don't have an ex. That's probably not
good for you, sir.
Fucking show off.
Lonely life.
Yeah.
Look at all the fun you could have had if you did have one.
Corndiff becoming a member for 11 months and just puts a bunch of canoes.
Think of all the money he could have spent on an attorney if he had an ex.
Yeah, that's very...
20 grand.
Oof.
Yeah. Oof is right.
It's never good to think about the amount and what you could have done with it.
Hurts.
Let me tell you something.
I'm sorry. I can't. I have a hard time letting that one go.
Let me tell you something, buddy. That's a dead-end street.
Well...
Don't do it.
You know, it may be a dead-end street, but I haven't found the end of it yet.
As the song says, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, brother, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You gonna have another wine cooler over it? You fucking Mary.
Trying to keep it tame. Calm down.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along. Should we play some Losing Friends songs tonight? Is that what we should do? Shit gets ugly.
Apparently.
What do you do? Joy Behar got all pissy and cunty at The View. Maybe we'll make that tonight's theme. Just women just fucking going off and being pissed about shit. That's what we'll do. That'll be tonight's repertoire.
There we go.
If you will. Anthony Cumia admitted to biting his girlfriend, but I guess he didn't get this same Keanu episode.
No. Oh, God, I've had that thought, too, tonight.
Interesting. Anthony actually abused a woman. Not saying that,
She didn't deserve it.
I didn't say that. Let's go to the phones. Hello there. Go ahead.
Yeah, am I live on the air?
Yes, you are.
I've never been on air before. Oh, my God, this is exciting. I want to give a shout-out to Melton and his diabetes. I want to give a shout-out to Mersh and his one good eye. I want to give a shout-out to J.J. Stoner and his fat-ass gut and his fat-ass wife. And I want to give a shout-out to all the Aaron haters who have no life besides hating Aaron. And also, I want to request a song. How about I Can Still Make Cheyenne? Thanks.
Oh, that's a good one. Said don't bother coming home. By the time you get there, I'll be long gone. It's kind of a losing a spouse, girlfriend thing, but that's another losing a friend song. No, guy. Honky saying she owes you an apology. Nobody owes me anything. Lance, becoming a member for 2 months, says you gave those two relevancy. Just remember that, dude. Well, I mean, when it's convenient, people will say you're all kinds of awful things. And I'm going to let whatever she said tonight on her episode speak for itself. Yep. Again, because I don't feel I need to get into a character battle.
Right.
With any of those people because I feel that I'm on good standing there. I'll put it this way. If you had people walk into my life right now, they would say, no reason this guy can't be around his children. He's a loving man. He's not abusive. He takes care of people. The people who fucking, I guess, Keanu talked to, they can't say the same thing.
Yeah.
So my fucking record speaks for itself. I don't want to get all upset. Long Duck Dong with $2 says, fix bayonets, wine cooler next.
I don't know the reference.
Oh. Yeah, some people are saying really mean shit in the chat. I don't want to get into that. I mean, I appreciate the support, guys. I really do. I really appreciate it, but like I said, I don't want to get nasty on this one. I've had my share of wars. I've had my share of fighting. I'm ready for peace. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for peace at this point. Let's go on to the Joy Behar thing. Apparently, Joy's mad that people are shitting on Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you cannot understand why people are shitting on Joe Biden currently. But Joy Behar's pissed about it. I think she's actually uninvited all of these people to her wedding. And she also will not be doing their roast. By the way, who throws themselves a roast? Why didn't you fucking tell me that when I asked you to be a part of it? And not only that, the fans have been asking for this for years, and I thought it would be fun to make myself the butt of the joke. Like sociopaths do.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Oh, big, huge, massive movie stars. Other people throw them a roast. Okay, yeah, fine. They're famous. They're known by everybody around the fucking world.
Yeah.
It's like your 10-year anniversary of the show you've been doing, your fan group. They want to come see it.
Yeah.
It's actually a very appropriate thing to do. It's an appropriate time to do it.
Yeah.
If you were 2 years in, come roast me. That would have been retarded.
Hulkamasha Baby says she said April contacted her, so I'm sure the truth is getting out there. Oh, I'm sure. April told me the truth. She said she doesn't do coke. She's never done coke. Watched her do it. Abe Dobson with $9.99 says this dono is for the Keno interview. Fucked that PPP turned on you after you gave him the video of the summer. Warski still cool, though. I don't think PPP turned on me. I don't think he was really impressed by me from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I think PPP thought I was human fucking garbage from the get-go, which based on the story I was telling him, not unfair. Not unfair. Thank you, Adam Simon, for gifting the membership. 1:30 away from tonight. You guys continue to knock that down. I appreciate it. Keanu admitted to being manipulated by a beta like win by 2, watched by 0. Yeah. Sam Show says Ashton doesn't give a shit about Aaron at all. Yeah, I thought I heard him say that in a clip. He's like, I don't really care about Aaron, which is fine. I would rather Kino Casino doesn't care about me.
Yeah, it's fine.
That would be...
They talked about shit when it was going on. Then they moved the fuck on. And because they do their... Apparently, they must kind of do their own content, huh? Unlike others?
They talk shit about lots of people.
Oh, okay.
It's fair enough.
Never mind.
All right, guys. We're only 1:30 away from tonight. You guys have been going on a pretty crazy rally at the moment. It would be... PPP said Aaron is just a tool to shit on Nick. I understand why people would use me that way. I get that. Let's do the Joy Behar thing. You guys are throwing it. I got to give it to the chat. They've been the show tonight. They've done a really good job.
Oh, hell yeah.
Keep throwing in a couple of bucks. Let's hammer out that 130 by 9:15. We have to do it by 9:15 tonight.
Because it owed time.
We owe you time from last night. Let's do this Joy Behar view rant.
Okay.
Apparently she has had it with all of these people shitting on poor Joe Biden, and she wants to come to Joe Biden's defense. Now, didn't we play something this morning where Whoopi Goldberg said that, like, she doesn't care if Joe Biden shits his pants?
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
She's still going to support him? Okay, well, it sounds like The View is...
Oh, because he can do the job. He's not doing the job, you idiot.
It sounds like The View is solidly Team Biden. And I think it's because they're all about his age.
Yep.
And they don't want to see an old man run out of his job because they're like, oh, shit, what does that mean for us?
No, I wasn't here yesterday, so I was watching television all week. And I'm a little tired of all the Biden bashing that's going on.
Okay, Joy.
Wow.
Now imagine being a Trump fan the last 8 years.
No, but Trump's evil, though.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah.
It's different.
Trump bad.
Yeah, it's different when it's Trump because he's a giant piece of shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But when it's Biden, it's like, hey, come on, guys. He's just an old grandpa. He's nice. I mean, forget the fact that we've given hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine as a fucking taxpayer-funded kickback for him getting millions from, what was it? The company Burisma.
Ah.
Forget that that's just a kickback for that whole thing. Yeah, I don't I don't believe I'm going to cry tears for Joe Biden and how he's being treated harshly in the media.
I'm pissed off at it, frankly. There's a lot of Biden bashing going on, and no calls for the sexually abusive felon to step down.
Yeah. That's actually not.
Sexually abusive felon. Oh, Trump. Step down from what? He's just running. He hasn't won anything. Oh, step down from running for the campaign?
Yeah.
They're calling on Biden to... Biden's own people are calling on him to step down because they're watching the polls and they don't think they can win, and they think that's going to hurt them down ballot, and they're going to lose the Senate, as they've already lost the House, but they're going to lose the Senate too. They're not doing it on like moral grounds of like, we think Joe Biden's a bad guy. They were propping this fucking corpse up for the last 4 years.
Yep.
So when you go, oh, the convicted felon, they won't ask him to step down. Well, they don't question his cognitive ability to do the job. And he's winning. Like, why would the side who's ahead go, Donald, look, the poll numbers are looking really fucking good. We're crushing in every swing state. Do you think you could step down?
Yeah.
You know,
walk away.
They're not asking Joe Biden to step down because, like, Joe, you sniffed hair of too many kids. You creeped on women all the time. You're a fucking weirdo. We're going to need you to step down. That's not what it is. It's, Joe, you're getting your fucking ass kicked and we're going to lose. Can you step down? But guys, Joy's tired of it.
Yeah.
Joy doesn't want to hear any of this goddamn Biden bashing anymore.
Oh, come on. I don't see anybody in the right wing telling Trump,
I've been doing it for 4 years. I
testified
testified against him. The fact that the public decided not to agree with it, I can't help. But there are so many people who've said he's
What
unfit.
Republican is asking that he step down? Tell me.
There's a bunch of disenfranchised
You guys
Republicans.
are segueing right into
and wait, I'm not finished. Well, let's go back to the debate for a second, all right? Everybody keeps calling it a disaster.
Because it was.
No, she is not. There's no way we're about to get Joy Behar defending that fucking abortion of a debate performance.
Just wait till the next debate.
Okay, what's she going to do? Do you think she's going to defend Biden and be like, he didn't do that poorly, it wasn't that bad of a performance? Or do you think she's going to go, yeah, but Trump?
She's going to defend Biden. She's on the the Biden defense.
You don't think she's going to be like, yeah, but Trump was lying the whole debate and he sucks?
I think it's going to be more. I'm going with Biden defense.
Okay.
Why Trump was better at it? Because he lies. He practiced his lies.
I fucking told you. None of these people.
Hold on. She just admitted Trump was better in the debate.
But
because he practiced his lies, not because Biden was better because he just told the truth.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
This whole thing, it's not going to be we're defending Biden. Biden can do the job. It's going to be Trump's way worse.
Yeah.
Every time this guy shits his pants, every time this guy can't remember where to go off stage, every time this guy can't remember the speech he was supposed to give.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be, yeah, but Trump's way worse. They cannot defend this guy on anything he's accomplished because he hasn't accomplished anything. They can't defend this guy on any tool or ability he has because he's a walking corpse at this point. So they're just going to go, Trump's a liar, Trump's terrible, Trump's awful. And whoever finally replaces Biden, if they do kick him off the ticket, they're going to be the greatest since Obama.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be the most amazing candidate we've ever seen, and they're going to try and push that fucker across the finish line as hard as they can.
Lies for 2 or 3 years already. That guy, all he did was spew lies that we've heard over and over and over again. When you're telling the truth, like Biden was trying so hard to tell the truth, it doesn't come as
The words
easily.
didn't come out right.
Biden was trying so hard to tell the truth, but he doesn't know how to talk.
Yes, you shouldn't have to try to tell the truth.
No.
You just tell the truth. The truth is supposed to be what gets people on your side. How does that work for you, Aaron?
Trump had Trump had 2 to 3 years to practice his lies. Well, if Biden could remember shit for more than 2 to 3 minutes, he would be able to do the same thing.
Maybe he can remember the truth.
That politician who was on that debate stage trying to beat that other guy, he lied. Really? That must be a first in the history of political debates. That's amazing.
So easy to just rehearse and practice your lies and then spew them in a debate the way he did.
That's called politics, sweetheart. I don't know what to tell you.
That's called not having Alzheimer's.
That too. Well, they're saying Parkinson's now.
Oh, really?
Like, there's a very serious movement of people saying, this motherfucker's got Parkinson's. Like, no joke.
All right.
Adam with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. And Orange Boy with $5. That puts us down to 115 for the night. And you guys have 25 minutes left to knock out that 115. Thank you very much.
Be right back.
Orange Boy with $5 says, I feel there's a miscommunication, and I think she thinks you're making it a bigger deal than you are. I'm just going by, again, I'm going by what people have said. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm not saying she's awful. I am saying, you know, the person you're getting information from, consider the source, but her wanting you to burn your clam radio shirt made me chuckle, not gonna lie. Oh, is that what she said? I mean, I can if you want. It's falling apart rather rapidly. So, she probably wants me to take this down also. The Gino postcard. She probably wants me to take that down too. There we go. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I'm sure whatever Keanu heard, I used to hear that too all the time. Don't worry. I've already heard the speech of what a fucking terrible guy I am. How awful I am. I'll tell you this. I didn't lose 5 kids. Whatever. And that's the other shitty thing about her doing that is that I don't want to bring those guys up again and start running that shit through the mud because I mean, that's already a sad fucking situation. But all right. Again, I'll put my character up against the character of people who were fucking throttling blow and booze while 5 fucking kids were in the house and I was gone for 6 fucking weeks.
You exaggerated, but yet they were arrested with.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron can't be trusted. He lies and manipulates. Everything I've said is check the fuck out. And the stuff I have said that hasn't been like released yet, it's all going to check out too. Why? Because I watched it with my fucking eyeballs and then I fucking reported on it. And you know what I went through while all that shit was going on? A lot of psychological abuse. But it's fine. You're not going to see me fucking crying about it. Keanu claimed Gino only invited you to the wedding because she wanted April as a bridesmaid. Well, hey, look, those are really honest people right there. That's really
great.
It's really good.
Cool.
Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, why not just call into her show instead of going off he said, she said rumors in the chat? Well, she clearly doesn't want me around or want to talk with me, and I certainly don't want I don't want to go to a party I'm not invited to, so to speak. Rusty Grammer says, stay on the high road, brother. I know. Yeah, Sam Show says, funny how you can be a dumbass and a mastermind simultaneously. Yeah, the internet, and I put Gino and Keanu in the internet now, unfortunately, but like, the internet's got to make up its mind on me. Am I that much of a fucking enigma? You guys got to start figuring your shit out. Am I a fucking genius and I'm just outplaying all you motherfuckers? Or am I a big dipshit doofus? Keanu claimed you were more of a monster than Ricardo. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's a fine opinion to have. Peter Sky Parker becoming a member for 9 months says, Matt, I love your I'm the incest asshole t-shirt. Is that what it says?
It says, I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet.
I really was excited. I thought it said, I'm the incest asshole.
I am not a product of incest.
Well, Citizen M, thank you very much for the updates, buddy. I appreciate it. 115 is our number for today. $15 from Adam. He says, come on, Pores, share some of that fixed income or get a job. Thank you for the 15. An even hundo away from tonight. Wow. All right. So all of a sudden, 20 minutes left.
Fuck yeah.
And we're an even hundo away from this evening's goal and an extra 30 minutes of overtime tonight. Thanks, boys and girls. Oh, some of you are saying really mean shit. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I understand. But what do you do? It's amazing that you turn your opinion that quickly. It's interesting. Kind of makes me wonder that was kind of there the whole time.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like that was makes you really regret like bearing your soul and like opening up to people who could do that to. I mean, it feels shitty, but what do you do?
I mean, you keep your circle small, man.
Some people got to learn the hard way that there's some people you can't trust. 2 individuals are in critical condition following a vehicle/Amish buggy crash in Mexico, New York. Couple things I didn't know. One, the Amish are still getting fucking wrecked by cars. You'd think we would have developed some kind of evolutionary precept to be able to avoid the motor vehicles. Number 2, did not know there was a Mexico, New York.
No idea.
It's got to be the dirtiest fucking place on earth. On Sunday, not on the Lord's Day, they wiped out a bunch of Amish people.
It was after church.
Oh, it was after church on a Sunday. They slaughtered a bunch of homeless on the street.
Oh, no.
On Sunday at about 10:15 a.m., state police responded to an accident on State Route 3 in the town of Mexico involving an Amish buggy and a Kia Sedona. Oh, what an undignified way to die. At least you could have been wiped out by a fucking Suburban and really
Ford
gone out.
truck or something, yeah.
Really gone out in a blaze of glory. The preliminary investigation revealed the driver of the Kia was traveling north on the State Route 3 and attempted to pass the Amish buggy traveling on the east shoulder. The driver attempted to merge back into the driving lane after sighting oncoming traffic and struck the rear portion of the buggy. So they went to get around the buggy, saw that there was a car coming, had to get back in the lane, and basically ran the poor horses and family off the road.
So the driver of the Kia is 100% at fault.
Oh, it's not even close.
You weren't supposed to be passing if you couldn't clearly fucking see, stupid.
First Kyrie Jackson, now the Amish.
Jesus.
Son of a bitch. The occupants of the buggy, a 17-year-old and a 21-year-old, were both transported to Upstate University Hospital in critical condition. The driver of the Kia was transported to Oswego Health with non-life-threatening injuries.
What the fuck is that?
We're going to do this story next. That one looks like a good one.
She looks crazy.
That one looks like a good one. Oh, her? She looks cute as fuck.
I know, but fucking mental.
It's my favorite kind.
I know.
I'm drawn
That's
to
why I asked. Would you?
I'm drawn to them like a fucking bug zapper. Sandy Squatch with $2 says, "Did you get my $10 chat? I never heard it said." Yes, I did. You said, "Don't worry about this." Yeah. $2 from Adam says, "Justice for Sandy Squatch." All right. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. We're an even hundo away from tonight's goal and 15 minutes away from needing to knock it out to add that 30 minutes of overtime. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Rusty Grammer, you killed Corey's show. You know that, right? Whoa!
What?
How did he kill Corey's show?
From what I've heard, Corey just doesn't do a show anymore.
Wow. This is juicy gossip that I didn't know about. Okay, $100 away from tonight's goal, guys. Go ahead. I heard about this last week, but I never got to it on the show. This woman, God, she looks demonic and lovely.
Aaron's got two types now.
This is a Minnesota one also.
Oh, is it?
Republican political candidate loses support after throwing tarantula down the stairs. Who gives a shit about throwing a spider down the stairs? I'm surprised. Why didn't you hit it with a bat? Fuck that.
Why didn't you light it up with a fucking lighter and a can of brake cleaner? Burn the thing with fire.
I don't believe you can be too mean to a tarantula.
No. How did she lose support? It's a fucking tarantula. Kill it.
Oh, she's so devious and cute. Look at the face on this monster.
How would you not jump on that after it threw a tarantula down the steps? Come on.
If she threw a tarantula down the steps, I'd be like, you're single, right?
She could throw Gordy down the steps.
She could strangle Gordy and then chuck him into oncoming traffic, and I'd be like, look, you and I are going to have to talk about that later. But if I take my pants off, are you willing to negotiate? I know you just threw my dog in front of a semi, and I heard its bones crack. And it's currently stuck to the wheel of that 18-wheeler. But at the same time, your devious smile just does so much to me. I don't know what to say. A Republican candidate for county commissioner publicly lost support from the GOP after throwing her housemate's tarantula down the stairs, according to multiple reports.
Why does she have a mugshot for throwing a tarantula?
Destruction of property.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't get you.
That's one of the best mugshots ever, though.
I know. It's a pretty mugshotties. It'll end up on that account. Marissa Simonetti is running for Hennepin County Commissioner, but has had her public support from the GOP rescinded after she was charged with assault following a disagreement with a housemate. Simonetti claims she rented space in her home to an attorney, Jackie Vasquez, while she studied for the bar exam.
Oh, okay. So are you an attorney yet if you haven't done that?
No, if you haven't passed the bar, then you're technically
Yeah, I was going to say, what a shit attorney. Why are you renting a room from someone?
Simonetti lived on the upper floor and Vasquez on the lower floor. Maybe she was just throwing her tarantula to her.
Your fucking tarantula's up here again. Would you take this goddamn thing and toss down the steps?
Simonetti lived on the upper floor and Vasquez on the lower, but within weeks, everything fell apart. I'm sure it was all Vasquez's fault. Our cutie wouldn't do anything wrong. Vasquez apparently started complaining about a spider infestation. You know, I've been noticing an infestation here. Everywhere I look, in fact. Nothing but a bunch of really hot chicks throwing spiders down the stairs. And Simonetti quickly became annoyed when she said Vasquez continued to complain. After Simonetti had enough, she told Vasquez to leave, but the attorney refused. Simonetti claims that Vasquez then began sending her harassing messages. Vasquez started recording on her phone. So wait a minute. So
I'm confused.
Our cute chick
Yeah.
told the roommate to leave.
Yeah.
So then Vasquez, not our cute girl.
No, the roommate.
The roommate started sending harassing messages.
Yes.
Well, clearly you got to throw her fucking tarantula down the stairs.
But the roommate was wasn't the roommate complaining about the spider infestation?
Vasquez?
Yeah. That's the
Wait
roommate.
a minute.
That's the roommate. Vasquez is the roommate.
Housemates tarantula. Marissa Simonetti. Yeah, she's our girl.
So Vasquez is complaining about a spider. Tarantulas aren't a thing that like
No, Vasquez had a tarantula.
Okay.
But Vasquez is complaining about a spider infestation.
But Vasquez has a spider.
Vasquez started recording on her phone, at which point Simonetti was playing loud Christian music over her speakers, banging pots and pans together and screaming. Simonetti then threw a bunch of items down the stairs, including a tarantula. Well, that should help with the fucking spider infestation. One less.
Yeah.
Vasquez claims she was not squatting in Simonetti's home and had paid $1,500. Simonetti confirmed the payment and danced around the question when asked who owned the home. On Friday, Randy Sutter, chair of the 3rd Congressional District Republicans, released a statement. In a consultation with our nominating committee, I am announcing that the 3rd Congressional District Republicans do not endorse or recommend Marissa Simonetti for any elected office in this district. Simonetti does not reflect our values. In her representation of herself as a Republican, she has only served to embarrass the Republican Party. She threw a spider down the steps, guys. Don't you have people who have, like, gassed children or something? Don't you have people who have voted for wars where, like, soldiers come back and they're all fucked up? And
yeah. You worried about a spider and some loud music?
This chick throws one spider down the stairs and everybody freaks the fuck out. In light of the recent arrest of Simonetti for domestic assault, coupled with significant other information about her that has come to our attention after our meeting, the 3rd Congressional District Nominating Committee is withdrawing its previous recommendation of her candidacy for the special election for Hennepin County Commissioner.
Wait, where was the assault? She threw shit down the steps and that's domestic assault?
I mean, well,
assault?
Playing Christian music. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe the playing Christian music might be a bit abusive, if you ask me. Marissa Simonetti actually tweeted about this.
Mm-hmm.
She said the GOP is not interested in winning candidates who have the kahunas to create real change. They are interested in grifting and wasting time. This is why Congressional District 3 Chair Randy Sutter was telling people to take my signs down after we made it through the April 30th primary. So it looks like we got a little heat here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there was a little bit of drama before all of this.
I'll laugh if she still wins.
Somebody saying, imagine being the officer on call. Yeah, you got to find out what happened.
I feel sorry for officers who go on calls sometimes.
She threw... Some of them I don't. Some of them are heroes who rescue children. But don't worry, the guy who left and realized it was a bad thing, he's the sociopath and the bad guy. That's good. Simonetti responded. Her profile bio now coyly states, tarantula tossing candidate for Hennepin County Commissioner D6, accompanied by a spider emoji. How do you not love the broad?
I'd vote for her.
How do you not love her? She seems great.
I'd absolutely have to vote for her.
They won't let you. They took her
a fucking tarantula down the steps. Fuck yeah, write her in.
They won't endorse her anymore.
Don't need to write her in. Everyone, write that bitch in.
I like a good write-in candidate that throws fucking roommate spiders. Jesus.
Ain't no one good gonna win anyways. Might as well fucking write her in.
Let's go to a couple of super chats here. James with $4.99 says, any response to Keanu uninviting you to our wedding? I believe I've already responded to this. Nick,
you officially weren't told.
You're a little late. Just finding out about it. Thank you very much. Nick the Milkman with $5 says, who are you going to find to replace Kiki and Gino? Corey and Adrian. Like people who have been around Steel Toe forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
A little Oz. We'll throw some money around. We got some dollars to play with. Should be quite a bit of fun. Thank you guys very much. $90 away from overtime today. One thing you guys have learned about Steel Toe, mighty adaptive.
Yeah.
Mighty adaptive program. $90 away from knocking out tonight. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, if you guys want to do that. We got about 7 minutes to hammer that out, and then we're either taking off at 9:15 or we're doing 30 extra minutes and going until 9:45 for you. Blitz League says, Sector Aaron, we are with you. Look, I know we've got a shitload of fans and a shitload of friends, and I've got a shitload of family that has my back, and I'm very grateful for them. I've said before, I'll say it again. I'll put my character up against people who do things like that any day, and I'll feel very good about it. So other people are allowed to believe, and I'm not even going to say believe. They're allowed to feel the way they feel, and they're allowed to do whatever they want. And if I would have let other people's ideas of who I am dictate to me who I am, I'd be dead by now. You got to remember, I just got out of one of the most horrific, awful experiences dealing with addicts that you can go through.
But it's all made up.
And I came out of it. Yeah, but don't worry. All that cocaine and shit that they took out of the house and the cocaine that ended up in a 9-year-old and all that shit. Look, again, I don't want to shit on these people, but it seems like they're still working people, and that's fine. You got to do what you got to do. We all pick our roads in life, and we all get to answer for what we've done. That's the way it goes. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can rally and knock out this last $90. We're into the double digits. If you want to make it a win tonight, one of the tougher nights we've had. But, oh, my goodness, been a freeloader since the radio days. Love you long time, Aaron. Also, fake donation, RP Jesus on YouTube and Rumble, $50.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, look at that. A guy who admits he's been a freeloader this entire time jumps in with $50 tonight. Thank you, RP Jesus. Well, guys, now we've got 5 minutes to knock out $40 left. Citizen M3 says, please cover the Bobby Altoff bar story this week. Citizen M, send me a link to the story on Facebook. News video, if you could, please, if that's available. I would love to cover that story. We also got to cover the story of this Twitch streamer guy, Alec Baldwin's trial starting, and then also in Charlottesville, they're going to be changing the name of 3 schools. I'm sure it's because of slave owners and shit like that. I'm sure that's where it'll be at. All right, guys, we got about 4.5 minutes to knock out $40. I think it's pretty doable. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships, Venmo, etc. Let's all band together and hammer out $40 for the toe and make it. Oh, another win for the toe, which, by the way, our streak would then be at 6. Ooh. I didn't update from this morning. I apologize for that. So, there we go. We're at 5 right now, and we're $40 away from knocking out tonight. And we've got, again, 4 minutes to do that. Adam Simon with $5 says, bump for Jesus. Red Fox Mad with $9.99 says, let's go, everyone. Please send us money tonight. Ooh, I like that. Us.
We like money.
$30 away from another win for the toe, as it were. Boy, you can dig in, shit on us, hammer us, beat the fuck out of us, and we're $30 away. Like I said,
the fuck we still are.
All we do is we owe our audience a good show and to knock out that goal. That's it. All the rest, what do you do? You know, maybe if people can be that swayed on you by people who have been lying about you and lying to you and shitting on you and treating you like garbage while they, abandon 3 children. If that's, fine. Fuck it.
I get it, man.
I'm the bad guy.
Well, not quite that scenario, but
like I said, when I say I'll put my character against a certain someone else's character any day of the week, two people that had the choice to not abandon 3 fucking children, and one of them didn't. But hey, it's probably because I'm such a terrible fucking guy. Don't worry about it. I know this. CPS walks into my house tomorrow, they'd go, this is an exemplary home for children. But
I know the feeling.
What can you do? Don't worry. Guys are always the problem.
Yeah.
For sure.
We sure are.
Guys are always the issue.
Such piece of shits that aren't fucking needed.
All right, 2 minutes away, $30 away from tonight's goal. Adam gifting a membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. We're on the 25 side of 30 now, and we've got a couple minutes to hammer out the rest of it. Who wants to be part of the solution?
The final
don't.
Come on.
How dare you?
Choose your words, sir.
Knocking out that last
You know
30.
who's sitting here tonight.
A minute and a half to knock out 30. Otherwise, we do also owe you guys that 30 for getting inside of 50. But you know we always feel more comfortable, the prima donnas we are, hammering out that $30 before we start overtime here. A minute 15. Oh boy, we might be done. Hold on, let's hit refresh. We might be done. We've got a minute and change left. D-Luke with $10, $20 left to go for this evening. $20 away from tonight's goal. Who's got the last couple bucks to throw in and hammer it out tonight? 1 minute to go. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships, etc. Q Anonymous says just block their numbers and don't mention them anymore. Unfortunately, it looks like that's kind of what you have to do in those situations.
Move on.
When you're recovering from the kind of situation I got out of, yeah, sometimes it's just you got to curate with who's got your back. You know, you got to curate your list of people.
Yep.
Because your brain can only handle so much toxicity, and you got to flush it out. It's funny that it went from drugs, guns, and children to, clearly Aaron's the fucking problem.
Yeah. Clearly.
It's fascinating. Don't worry. I was tricked before, too. It's fine. Again, totally my fault.
Absolutely.
Totally mine.
You're the man. It has to be.
$10 from... I want to make sure I don't say thank you. Jacob with $10 says, internet friends aren't real friends. Plus, Gavin dumbed them down. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. We got 15 seconds left. We got $10 to go for tonight's goal. It's kind of a symbolic number. It's not really, it's not going to make or break anything, but we've got $10 to go. If you want to throw in, if you guys want to do it $1 at a time, I think that would be hilarious. If we did the $10 $1 at a time. Oh, man, more of them coming in. Yeah, you know what? All right, time's up. We got to go to overtime here. There's $10 left. I would love it if you guys did it a buck at a time. That would be fucking hysterical to me. And a great... Oh, Packer Backer with $10 says, fuck fake friends. All right, well, another win for the toe. The streak is now at 6. There we go. 6 is the current number. All right, let's go to this. This is from a longtime fan. I've been a diehard fan for 10 years. I've listened to almost every minute for 10 years, even when my e-friends have gone through periods of not watching the show. Oh, my e-friends. This is my heartfelt advice. Do the show like a job. You go in there, you do your prep, you make your jokes, you make your money, and you sign off. Don't talk about any of this anymore. The internet is a fucking monster, only out to destroy. Stick to your formula. Don't talk about any of this shit, personal, private, or internet BS. Do the old show. I'll tell you this, man. Even Lemmy was saying, I do have to say, it has been feeling more like the old show on her stream right before the coke and swinging stuff came out. Do the old show you and I love. Fuck these e-people and e-drama. Your audience, your base audience will come back. I promise. I'm friends with a lot of them and talk to them regularly. Best wishes, man. It kills me to see all of this happening, and I know it shouldn't, but it does when it's been such a big part of my day. for so long. Well, look, man, I think we're heading in the right direction. The audience numbers have been getting bigger. We're knocking out goals every fucking day. I appreciate it, guys. The ones who stick around, the real ones, they're fantastic. The ones who have whatever opinion of me, they're allowed to have that opinion of me. I will take no retribution. I will seek out no destruction. I don't want my fans to go fuck with anybody. I will steal a line from an old internet friend I used to have.
Yeah.
The universe provides. I'm just going to say, I think maybe someone dipped their toe into the river of iniquity tonight. That's all. But like I said, I've got a fuckload of real ones. That's for sure. And I love them all. Fans, friends, family. Let's just say this. I've gained a lot of them going through what I went through and being honest about it. So you win some, you lose some. Lance with 99 cents. Adam with $1. Lance, I'm glad you're back, buddy. I heard that somebody time-outed you for a long time. That's too bad. I'm not in charge of my YouTube chat. I trust other people. I delegate that out to the mods, and they do what they think is best for the show. If you think you were, eliminated unfairly, I do take that into consideration. If I've known you or seen you in the chat before and I think you're pretty cool, I always go in there and take you off the list. Like I did to Nova today. I like Nova. Crunchy Cynicism with $5 says, I hate fake people. Happy to be a part of this. Love you, bud. Thank you, Crunchy. Camel Toe with $5 says, I agree with the longtime fan. Just do a morning show. Don't do drama anymore. It's very queer. I'll cover interesting gossip. I think that's fun. We've always covered gossip on this show. Dr. Silverwolf with $5 says, I've said it once and I will say it again. I'm with you till the end, boss. You guys are fucking ride or die. Bread Axe with $2 says, screw fake friends and the horse they rode in on. People are on their own journey. I will say that. If I'm such a fucking monster, why do my fucking kids love me so much? Why are my kids here? Why does why does a certain someone still trust me to be a wonderful dad to those 3 children? I'll tell you this. If you have an opinion about me, that's fine. That opinion will matter more to me than a million of anyone else's. I'll tell you this. I'm not the only one who noticed the abandonment. And if you want to say that's just me being a motherfucker, a monster, or whatever, fine. I ain't got time for you. Magnum DUI says, Citizen M can't attack Aaron. Just fuck with the rusty grammar. He really is a bitch. Are they mad at Citizen M? I don't get it. Citizen M says, I thought they were better than allowing petty drama shit to confuse them. Feels bad, man. Yeah, but I know I look like a piece of dog shit if I go and I seek retribution and go get him, do this, do that. It's too bad. I know I got a lot of people in my life. I can do something really fun that weekend in August. You know what I'll do? Catch a ball game with my friends.
Oh.
And that'll be a fucking blast.
You should go on the...
And you know what? Let me say this. I hope those two have an amazing wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they have the time of their life. I hope that their marriage lasts a long time. And if they want children, I hope they have happy, healthy children.
You should go on the picnic table boat that weekend.
Ooh, well, it's October.
Oh, I thought you said August.
No. Oh, did I say August?
I swear you did, but yeah, I know you're right. It is October.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you said something. Yeah.
Let's see. Vikings schedule.
Maybe you misspoke or maybe I misheard.
If the Vikings are on the road, I can go road trip. Let's take a look here. What's the Vikings schedule looking like? Hey, I want to thank all the fans who have kind of turned this into a, love you, bro, kind of a show. Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. You guys have been awesome tonight. Sunday. I don't know what day that is. Oh, we play on a Thursday that weekend.
Oh.
And we are in Los Angeles. So what do you do? Ooh, we're at home the weekend before, though, against the Lions.
There you go.
I'll tell you this, my fucking Viking ticket budget just went way the fuck up there. Could be fun.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to have a great show tomorrow morning, I think. Johnny and I are going to do a great one for you. I got a few things to think about.
Yeah.
I got Benny on the line to come back to the show.
Oh, yeah?
And that could pay for a Thursday co-host.
Oh, okay.
Which could be kind of fun. I'd like it to be Corey. I'd like Corey to come back and do Thursdays.
Yeah.
I made him an offer this week. He hasn't said yes or no. It would be great to have some of the OGs back. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oz, I just don't think health-wise Oz is there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd love to have Oz back on Thursdays. Really, the only one I really would like back is Corey. I mean, obviously, if you could do morning shows,
yeah,
that'd be fucking fun. That'd be a blast.
It just ain't fucking happening.
Yeah. Johnny, 3 days a week is great.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, now that I have the opportunity, I'd like to do Rumble Fridays myself.
There you go.
I think that could be a lot of fun with the links and the fucking around with the audience and stuff,
Yep.
and the gay music. Also, something tonight that tonight has taught me, and this is something people warned me about, and I didn't listen because I said, no, absolutely not. I feel like I know these people. Probably not going to hang out with anybody from the internet anymore. No, I mean that. I'm probably not going to hang out with people from the internet because they seem very ready to flip
right
at a moment.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it
or at least keep them more of a
arm's
you can
length.
have a different type of relationship with a certain group of people until for some reason, let's say over time, someone can prove themselves and break through that.
Whoa. Why did someone remove Magnum DUI?
What?
Whoa. Hey, whoever just did something to Magnum DUI, leave him alone. I like him. What did he do?
What?
Uh-oh.
The fuck?
Uh-oh. I don't want him gone. Corey always seemed uninterested, low energy to me. No, I thought I thought he read the chat too much. But other than that, yeah, I don't. What the fuck did Magnum DUI do? I hate that I can't see what he said.
Right.
After
it doesn't tell you who booted him?
No.
Well, what the fuck?
I know, that really sucks. Oh, by the way, you guys got the morning people $10 into tomorrow. I appreciate that. I think also, and this is bad timing to say this. I was going to say this. No, I might have said it at the beginting of the show.
Huh.
The weather's really nice. I think I'm taking tomorrow night off.
You did bring it up.
You can't do tomorrow night anyway, can you?
No, I got enough. I got 2 nights a week.
I have a question for you.
Huh.
Do you have your youngster on Saturday?
No.
Motherfucker.
We used to have our kids on the same weekends.
Yeah.
Like we would hang out with the kids.
Motherfucker.
In real life and stuff. Because Aaron doesn't have friends and he's a shitty person.
Yeah.
I'd bring my kid over here.
I couldn't fucking come home this past weekend because I'm going to everybody's goddamn cabin. No, I had a fucking great time. Trying to build picnic table boats all over the country.
Just spreading the love.
Yeah, just trying to build as many fucking picnic table boats as I can. I swear to God, I'm not going to be happy until the whole country's riding on these fucking things. They're so much fun. There's a right way and a wrong way to picnic table boat, too.
Oh, I believe it.
People get those little skinny pontoons, and when they sit on, they all go out with their friends, and they all sink, the benches sink into the water. That's fucking gay redneck bullshit. You get the big 55-gallon blue drums.
Make it look real hillbilly.
And then you build a big
drums.
fucking picnic table, and then you sit on that motherfucker, and there's 4 of you on each side. There's 8 of you on that fucking picnic table. Just drink. Actually, like 3 or 4.
Attach it with fucking ratchet straps.
3 or 4 is the best number, but like that motherfucker doesn't sink. And you dangle your feet in the water. You can go swimming if you want to. You can jump off the picnic table.
Nice.
It's a great fucking time. Some would say at 37, that's kind of gay, bro, but it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, you drink beer the entire time. Oh, boy. Cannot trust mods in any chat. Take a clue, Aaron. You are being attacked by internet broke bitches. No, I'm not. Somebody just got rid of Magnum DUI.
Yeah, and they're not fessing up to it because they're being a
bitch. Who's not fessing up? Citizen M says, someone threatened to knock out my tooth, but that was Atomic Ray. I still like the guy, though. Oh, for sure. Mr. Motherfucker says, you're 37. Holy hell, you look like shit. Hey, Keanu, get out of my chat. Atomic Ray says, Menards is having a birdhouse shop for the kids.
They are.
No, I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be like 90-some. And I know this is like gay 21st century millennial parenting.
Uh-huh.
But like I want them to do fun summertime shit.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to like cook their brains in 90-some degree weather.
Right.
So I think I'm going to get a room at a poolside room at a hotel.
Yep.
And let them swim all day and play arcade games and shit like that.
Ah.
That could be kind of fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Maybe invite some friends.
You don't have any of those.
And maybe some of you people want to come over to the hotel and hang out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or just fucking leave me high and dry because you think I'm a monster. Nobody likes me. Oh, we got more messages.
All right.
I'm having fun with this. Oh, fuck. Sorry, someone said, did you mail this shit, yo? God damn it. I just mailed out 3 people's shit.
And you forgot one?
Well, no, I didn't forget it. Someone just sent me a message. You mail this shit, yo. Like, oh, I'll mail that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I was done mailing shit. I thought I was all caught up. Okay, so people have been talking to me. Whoa. Twins pitcher Joe Ryan caught powdering nuts on camera. Yes, please. I'll grab that one. Citizen M wants me to talk about this Bobby Altoff story.
Okay.
Tomorrow. I'll do that on tomorrow's show. There's some Twitch streamer saying some old gay shit too.
Mm-hmm.
That he wants to talk about and mention. But first, let's go to this Twins pitcher who apparently was getting handfuls of powder on his nuts and was caught on camera during the game. I'm interested. I was about to say excited, but that would sound rather homo.
Carlos Correa hits his 12th.
Okay, we're watching him.
Home run of the season. We've got a pitching change in Chicago.
That's funny. Come on. It's harmless, too. Like, you're really sweaty. Baseball pants can chafe.
I guess I've never understood what that powder does. Why not just
It absorbs moisture.
But then
so
isn't
you
it
don't
just
chafe.
a cakey mess that just
I don't know. I've never powdered my nuts.
I've never powdered anything that's sweaty. I don't understand how it could turn into anything but a weird.
I knew,
like putting liquid into flour.
I used to know people who powdered, but it was only their nose and gums, and I don't really know what that did other than made them incredibly fucking hard to deal with. Unless you're Keanu, then they're totally trustworthy. Again, I can hang out with my kids. The Grand Poobah with $5 says, LOL, Aaron about to send a fleet of Minnesotans to Cuba on picnic tables.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
Let's take over Cuba.
You put a trolling motor on the picnic table, and it's bloody fantastic. It's really
You make
great.
the whole top of the picnic table a solar panel to keep it charged?
No, you just have a battery, a marine battery.
No, I meant to get to Cuba. It's a long distance. One marine battery ain't going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure that part out. You're right. You're right. We're going to have to figure that shit out. Oh, we got over 400 people still hanging around during overtime. Wow, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Check this out. This is fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Keanu's biggest show of her life, and we're still beating her numbers-wise? Yikes, by over 100 and some odd people. Yikes. Picnic table boat.
Nice.
How to build it. That's a bullshit. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit better. Floating picnic table.
Quiet. It's very quiet. Yeah.
Lon Cameron sometimes likes to just putter.
We're not looking for speed. We're just looking for...
trans? What? What's with the voice? We're not looking for speed. We're just...
This is what I'm starting to hate about America.
This isn't helping your
I'm
point.
not trying to turn into Derek Vineyard in front of everybody. This is what I fucking hate about America. Can I just have one wholesome moment?
Why?
Can I just have one wholesome moment where it's just like, here's a guy on a picnic table? Or can I recommend something to my audience that doesn't immediately give them great power to shit all over me? Like, hey guys, picnic table boats rule. They're fucking awesome.
I feel bad for
I'm sitting here sucking picnic table boat dick
So is
for
this guy.
2.5 hours. And then the first thing they show is, oh, here's a trans guy with a picnic table boat. This is the thing Aaron thinks is fucking rad. Yay. Fucking yay. All right, let's check it out.
Quiet social enjoyment.
Best accomplished, he touts, picnic style. And his homemade motorized picnic table, complete with pop-up umbrella, he says, tops out.
By the way, umbrella, I'm going to throw this out. By the way, do they have big pontoons or do they have my barrels on theirs?
I think they got barrels.
See how high you stay out of the water with the barrels?
Yeah,
You could
that's
put,
how it should be.
You could put 2 people on either side of each of them, and that would still be above the water.
Yeah.
Great picnic table boat, guys. A little small. Think about this. Mine, the one I have, 3 of those barrels on each side. 3 barrels long on each side.
Got to support 6 normal size humans.
That's a big motherfucking picnic table. Well, anyway, the only thing I'll criticize here, umbrellas are for posh picnic table boat people. This is supposed to be a redneck thing where you shed the tarps while you're on the picnic table boat and you just get nice and burnt up.
Well, he's got Grandpa out there with him. Come on.
Grandpa can shed the tarp.
Just the right speed.
It just is a much more intimate, enjoyable way to spend time on the water.
Is there nobody who works for the news
what the fuck?
who just looks at everybody and goes, are we going to just, we're not going to say anything. We're just going to let this. Okay. All right, fine.
I don't understand what's happening.
That's like
We
society's.
need to find another picnic table video. This is terrible. We can't, no. I want it to be so much better.
This person and I share a hobby. I was going to say this is a great, you know what this is great for in the summertime? Have a date. Bring a date on the picnic table boat. Do some floating and some drinking and some swimming. You ever fuck on a picnic? Don't fuck on a lake. You're going to get caught. You're going to go to jail. And don't fuck in the water because you get that weird rubbery water fucking. I hate that. I hate
the worst.
Pussy in the water is so overrated. It's just you get like wet pussy, but it's also like you get those rubbery spots from the water getting up. It's all just.
You pump water in there. The sides don't even touch anymore. Right. It's just full of water.
Or is that just a pool or a hot tub? Because the chlorine.
The hot tub. Yeah, no, that's what I'm referring to as a hot tub. So, oh my God.
I don't know. I don't think I've fucked in a lake. Well, you certainly don't want to push like parasites and fucking lake shit in someone's pussy.
Cooter eating amoebas.
Oh my God. You're going to end up getting her pussy rotted out from the inside because you pushed some kind of fucking pussy parasite in there. Her fucking, her lips were keeping that shit out. But then you had to go and stick your dick in her in fucking Lake Gitchagumi. And she got
we got her gumi, all right.
A cunt-eating parasite is all of a sudden lodged in there from your miserable worm dick. Imagine that. She fucking dies pussy first, and she's like, all for that cock? Jesus Christ. What a worthless endeavor that turned out to be.
It's weird how something so wet can rub so dry.
Only for us, buddy. Only for us.
Water.
A self-described hobby homeowner, Cameron has spent...
That's not what I'd call him. You can take the wooner out of it. Is that old steel? That's old steel toe right there. That's just old steel toe.
The better part of 3 years here in his backyard, working to perfect this crafts.
You know what
it took him 3 fucking years?
Look.
That should be a fucking 1 day of a weekend. You start it.
We built our picnic table boat in 1 day.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can start it on Friday night. You wake up Saturday morning, finish it. You're getting loaded on that thing by Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, 1 day. You worked 3 years you were working on this? What, were you on a budget and you just had to go to the lumberyard over and over and over again?
I don't get
Christ.
It. Doesn't make sense.
Those blue barrels, you can find them for like $10 a pop on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I mean, look, cedar and shit isn't cheap. By the way, do you do yours with, would you do yours with treated pine or cedar?
I'd go for what holds up longer.
Okay. I think the green treated pine might last longer. Cedar's more natural and it looks nicer.
Yeah, but cedar does like naturally hold up. I think it does.
Now who's gay? Us, buddy.
That's Menard's dad shit.
That is, you know what? That's true. That's Menard's dad shit.
That's not gay. That's just like normal guy shit.
You know what's not Menard's dad shit? plugging in your battery charger to your battery and then getting in your car to drive to go get a battery charger because you have brain damage.
Well, that or taking 3 years to build a fucking picnic boat.
That is bullshit.
Performance. Turning the corner, he says, when he added this simple retractable centerboard.
So this significant.
Why? There's no reason for that to exist on your picnic table boat. You dangle your fucking feet in the water, and if you can't dangle anymore, you get your ass back on the shore with the paddle boarders.
Significantly helps with steering of the craft in terms of.
You take your fucking trolling motor and you steer that way. If you didn't have your fucking umbrella up, you wouldn't be getting so much cock-sucking drag from the wind.
That's actually probably a really good fucking point.
Right.
Pontoons don't have a fucking issue, do they?
No.
Pontoons ain't got that fucking front rudder thing.
Nope. So, fuck you. If you didn't have your goddamn umbrella out like a giant phallus, you wouldn't have so much drag.
Left
Your
to right.
picnic table boat is not as cool as mine.
Otherwise, it just kind of does that thing.
Even
Mine-
Coast Guard approved.
Mine doesn't. Coast Guard can suck my dick.
Yeah, in the sense that they came and did a manufacturing inspection. Yes, yep.
On the water, this table is well balanced. Nearly impossible, he says, to flip over. The table itself sits atop heavy-duty floats, propelled by a front-mounted electric trolling motor.
It's actually really heavy. It weighs somewhere between 500 and 600 pounds.
Yeah, because it's a fucking table. It's made out of fucking wood. It's heavy. Oh my gosh, it's actually heavy. Really?
I don't think ours is that heavy because we have the plastic barrels. He's probably got some gay metal shit that goes ting.
Got some weird looking barrels.
Gotta worry
They're
about
like square.
Very broad base on the water, and when you put additional weight.
Kind of like you had a broad base, but then you added a male one. See, you just don't get this kind of misogyny and transphobia on Keanu Cast. Just doesn't quite exist. Do people want to see more picnic table boat, or do they get the idea?
Well, I'm sure they get the idea, but I hate this fucking guy.
Pizza roll with $4.99 says, Aaron, you need to box Gary from 101. Why? Might call him for a job.
Geriatric in the hospital.
Red Fox Mad with $4.99 for Matt. Fun table with wheels. Okay. Well, first of all, you guys are $15 into tomorrow. Thank you. You're helping out the morning show audience.
Who's gonna shit on you?
I don't know if you want to do that. They've been mean. All right, let's check it out.
Oh, it's a gas motor. Okay.
That's good. Drink beer and fucking take a motorized picnic table with no safety down the road.
Yeah, that's a great time.
It's fucking brilliant. I hate this.
I mean, you can't legally do this.
No.
You can't drink and drive that.
That thing is not street legal, and you can't get fucking hammered while you're sitting. And, okay, if you're getting hammered on a picnic table boat, you lose your balance and fall in. You're falling into the water. You do it on this, you're cracking your head on cement.
You're fucking paralyzed.
Jesus Christ, this is a terrible idea. You guys really know how to take the fun out of picnic tables. I'll tell you that much. Nope, I'm Nixon that idea.
Yeah.
Not Nixon like the guy who caused all the shootings in Chicago. Different Nixon. Boy, they just really didn't want to discuss that was a chick with a, well.
It had to be with that voice. Come on.
Okie doke. CC1 Paul says he's looking for the Yellow Swamp Road. Can't take the one octone Gilbert Godfrey in the video. Have a good night. All that was a weird voice. I get it. Day One Salt says cedar is hardwood and less porous. Okay. Rusty Grammer says I'd like to plug the fact that the Pussy Parasites will be playing the red carpet this weekend. All right. Okie dokie. When CC1 Paul says when that guy talks about his boat, I'm expecting him to say follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
Atomic Ray says then do anal in the water. I wasn't trying to find a workaround.
Yeah, that could. I mean, that would just wash all. You need lube for that, and that would just wash all the lube away.
Atomic Ray
really
says
too good either.
Atomic Ray says this is a news story waiting to happen. Yeah, I feel like this doesn't end well, but Neither does this show ever, am I right? So we're not, tomorrow night, we're going to, summertime here and there, every couple of weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look for really beautiful nights to maybe take the night off and chill.
Chill, be with people.
Yeah.
Not the internet.
And tomorrow, I think we're looking for another nice one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was Facebook messaging with Frankie McDonald.
Ooh.
Today. Frankie sent me a message and a picture.
Okay.
I was like, "Where are you, Frankie?" And he goes,
Gino going to disown him next?
I don't know.
He's talking to you.
I should tell Frankie not to talk to me anymore.
You
Gino
should.
wouldn't like it. Yeah, where'd he go? Oh, there's Frankie. He said, Frankie sent me a video. Hold on. Frankie sent me a Facebook vid. I didn't know he sent me a video with it.
Nice.
Hi, Aaron, Steel Toe. I'm doing great so far. How's your day? Things are going great so far. I'm down at City Boardwalk right now. Aaron, I'm showing you the boardwalk.
Fucking right, Frankie.
To all listeners to the Steel's Toll podcast, I'm showing you the boardwalk in Sydney, Nova Scotia. To all listeners to the Steel Toll podcast, here, Sydney, Nova Scotia.
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that on the show.
Aaron.
I'm gonna play that on the show tomorrow. There's 2 of those videos.
Nice.
Wow, thank you, Frankie. I will play these.
You didn't play the second one where he's shitting on you.
On the show. Oh, yeah. What did I go? Keanu says you're a piece of shit and you're garbage and you're worse than coke addicts because they never lie. All right. I'll play that one. Let's see if he turns on me, too. Come on, Frank. Be there, baby.
I fucking hate Messenger sometimes.
I know. Messenger loads so slowly. We're going to play this and then we'll get out of here. This will play us out, as Bill O'Reilly says.
Hey, to all listeners to the Steel Toll podcast, I'm showing you the Sydney Boardwalk. To all listeners to the Steel Toll podcast, here's the cardboard cutout of Frank down to the all listeners.
Oh my
to
God,
Steel
Frankie's
Toll
got a fucking cardboard cutout.
Here's the chill zone in Sydney, Nova Scotia to all the listeners to the Steel Toll podcast.
Fuck that.
Here's the boardwalk in Sydney.
Fuck that, I'm stealing Frankie. You want to bring a war onto this house? Frankie's mine. I've got a bigger audience. I take Frankie. I'm kidding.
You win Frankie in that custody battle.
I win all the custody battles, apparently. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, this is the guy behind the table boat craze. I'll table that for tomorrow, Red Fox Mad. Thank you very much. You guys got the morning show audience $20 in. I appreciate that. You guys are great. Thank you so much. It's been a great evening. You guys have given us a real fun show.
We bounced back good.
We bounced back fucking magic.
Fuck yeah.
We did. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody involved. Even if you shoved a fucking katana in my back tonight, I hope you do very well. I really do. I hope it was worth it. Just remember about that toe and the river of iniquity and whatnot. That's all I'm saying. Matt, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Up top. You can't come over tomorrow if I take the night off?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Let's settle that off the air.
Yes, we should.
Like you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, everybody. Good night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.
All right.